Okay, we should be live. I'm just trying to make sure that everything's looking good. Because my laptop has been kind of iffy. I'm not gonna lie, it's been pretty bad, and I feel like the internet's been kind of wonky today. So we're gonna see if everything's actually good. It says it's good. I don't know how true that is though. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out as we go. Okay. Um. But we should be good. Stream should be live. It looks live. I'm checking everything. Okay. We should be good. Let me unmute this. I'm also going to undeafen. Okay. I think we're live.
Nice.
Okay. But there should have been a post. Let me have to just do another one real quick right before we get started here. I'll just do another quick one. But we are now live. We're going to pretty much be doing movie night. And we're going to be watching the Ish video. Because this is a really great video. I know, Caleb, you've only seen like either some of it or like parts of it. So you haven't seen like the full thing. But we'll be watching this. And this will be like his first time, pretty much. So we're going to be getting into it fairly soon. Let me just put this post out though. Probably should have just had this ready, not gonna lie. But it's all good. Okay. We are here. Should be good. Okay. Alrighty. Let me hop over here. Alright. Caleb, can you see everything?
Yep.
Okay, good. That's what we are hoping for. Hopefully my internet's not going to be too bad because it's been, I'm not going to lie, it has actually been a little iffy.
In the biggest social experiment in Minecraft
can you hear
history, I scattered
Yep.
1,000 people
we're going to
across
get
two
this going.
massive islands to simulate a realistic civilization. The players were given no help or guidance, and just like in real life, if you die, you remain dead forever.
Haha, he
Each
got
player has the
murdered.
freedom to do whatever they want, farm for food, become a dictator, and build a society.
That's some crazy
At
builds.
least as best as they can.
It
because
is.
while
It
one
always
island is a
impresses
rich
me like
green
how well
paradise,
people are able to build in
the
this.
other one
It's super,
Yeah, then I try to
super
build
impressive.
something,
is a barren wasteland.
and I can't really build anything.
Yeah.
It's up to each player to work with what they've got. Will there be peace between the islands, or will there be war?
Like it's
What ended up
insanely
happening is
impressive.
the single most amazing story arc I've ever seen. All I will say is pick a nation to root for and enjoy the video. I present to you the Rich and Poor 1,000 player civilization experiment. Don't forget, if you want to participate in these videos, join my Discord server, and of course, subscribe
Yeah, I
to
think
my
he's
channel.
already worked on that one.
All right, we
I
got
think
1,000.
that one's
Good
supposed
luck,
to be the
everyone.
purge.
What?
Like the whole point of the next
It was the beginning of
civilization
day
one that he's
and
doing
all 1,000
is supposed to be the
players
purge.
began to explore their new homes.
What?
That's
is
crazy.
this place?
Yeah. Oh,
I think he
it's
planned on
food.
doing.
Before the first day, I had made everyone choose randomly between Island 1 and Island
Who's
2.
food?
And I didn't tell them that
Oh,
one of
you'll-
the
oh,
islands,
you'll
the
learn.
first one, would be a barren
Okay.
wasteland.
Now here's the important question: are you picking Island 1 or are you picking Island 2?
Well, I mean, I'd probably pick Island 1 because it's richer, right?
Sure.
Or,
There you
wait,
go.
no, I'm in Island 2. I'm in Island 2.
He said Island 1. He said Island 1.
Just tell me where the trees are, bro. I cannot find anything.
It didn't take long for the people who chose Island 1 to realize they had made a massive mistake.
I hate this place. I hate this place. I hate this place.
Players realized that building civilizations on Island 1
I
would be
actually would choose
particularly
Island 1
challenging.
now.
And not only because it was empty, but because some parts of it were completely uninhabitable, like the
Why's that?
snow biome.
It's just more interesting. Like, I think
Right
it's
next
way
door,
less
a
interesting to
massive
like
volcano that could
choose
erupt at
the rich
any
island because I
moment.
feel like I would just get
Not
bored after a
going
while.
down
I'm like,
there.
I
This
have
volcano
everything.
also happens
At least
to
with
heat
Island
up
1, like
all the
there
water
was
on
at
the
least
island.
something I'm working towards, you know?
Okay.
This killed a lot
Yeah.
of people.
I have a feeling though
Now, to
that
begin building civilizations, the players needed to find a tree.
Island 1
Please tell
may
me where
be
the trees are,
poor,
Wood
but
is
it
an
probably has the
essential
better
material, and
supply
without
of
it, you really
minerals.
can't do anything. Now, luckily
If
for
I had to
Island
guess.
1,
Hey,
there was
I won't say
one
anything.
tree on the island, and it was pretty big too.
There is
But,
only one
of
tree.
course, it was completely surrounded by boiling water.
You've got to be kidding me.
Meanwhile, let's go over to Island 2. Hey guys.
Music makes it so whimsical.
Exactly.
Life on Island 2 was beautiful.
Let me
The
also turn
terrain
you up
was
a little bit.
green, the trees were plentiful, and the water was normal temperature.
Open for
Should be good.
business. After the fun.
Solid water? This is from the ocean. Are you trying to make me drink ocean water?
No.
The people on Island 2 immediately realized they had chosen the island of safety and wealth. You are literally a piece of gold.
Yeah.
The only real danger on Island 2 was the possibility of falling down from a tree as you're collecting wood. But some people found a way to even work around that. So you're planning to build a bakery,
Yes, I am.
and you're forcing your employees to go up and get oak?
Oh, no, no.
She forcing you to work up here.
Hey, no, it's double carrots, triple carrots.
Triple carrots.
Also, because of the vast
Unfair
amounts
working
of trees,
conditions.
people were very quickly able to craft tools that allowed them
Oh, it's
to
Barry the
mine
Platypus.
underground. Hello, Saps. You doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, this island's great.
So many diamonds already.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loaded.
Overall, the people of Island 2 were thrilled with their new home, thrilled with their wealth, and they were very optimistic about their future. By the end of the first day, players on Island 1 had finally reached the big tree. You realize how high up you are?
Oh yeah, no, we're not scared.
No?
No
It
pain.
is
Island
voice.
1
You
was
sound
still
pretty scared.
far
It
from having
sounds like you, I'm not
fully-fledged
gonna lie.
civilizations, but there were communities starting to form.
sounds
For
like,
example, this player
the
named
old
Remy the
dude
Rat
from,
made a small restaurant to feed those who were
Gravity
serving.
Falls.
Remy the Rat, what are you
McGucket.
serving them here? It's very popular. Bread?
Dude, I haven't seen Gravity Falls in so long. I think I know who you're talking about though.
Wait, is this a bread line? Oh no.
Dude, that's a long
I
line
also
just
got
for
word that there
bread.
was a small group of people who had chosen to
Imagine if
settle
that
in
was
a
Subway.
weird location.
People at the volcano.
What type of people would choose
When they're
to
like
live on a
struggling for
volcano?
food,
Hey guys.
I could see it.
Oh,
What the?
hey, how's it going?
Oh,
Welcome to the mafia.
the mob boss.
This
I
was
do remember
Linguini,
this.
And he had recruited about 20
Linguini.
people to join his Italian
guy is really
mafia.
funny.
His goals were
He's
very
really, really
simple.
funny.
Make friends and get rich.
Hold on, please, can we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though. We're
Called
trying
it.
to keep it between us.
You,
We'll check
you
back in
were
with these
you were
guys
right
later, but
on
in the
Netherite.
meantime, on Island 2, there were actual huge civilizations starting
You have
to form.
netherite but no diamonds.
Yeah,
so
they-
it's
they don't have
useless.
diamonds.
I just want to make a nice place for
Wait,
my
don't you
people to
need
live.
diamonds
This
in
player
mine
named Coley
Netherite,
Cass
or am
was
I
the
wrong
leader
on
of
that?
about 50 people in a nation
I'm
she
not
named
sure.
the Cass Coalition. And a coalition it was of very different types of people, incling pirates,
'Cause
bankers,
then at that
Canadian
point,
cartels,
they had to wait
bakery
for the
owners,
border to
and
drop
their
and get
employees.
diamond that way.
Fair working conditions.
How much even being paid to work up here?
Paid? People are getting paid?
Now, later in the day, Island 2 would face its first conflict. What the heck?
Hey, you guys can't be destroying the beach.
Who are you?
A group of
Yeah, who
about
are
20
you?
people were extracting sand from the shore right next to the Cass Coalition. Cass was obviously not happy about this, but these people didn't care because they were from a much bigger nation called the Commonwealth.
We're actually 5 nations combined into one, so we have strength in numbers.
The Commonwealth was a massive civilization that was formed on day 1 when 5 distinct groups were close enough to each other that they just decided to come together and unify under one nation. As a result, the Commonwealth had a government with 5 leaders at the top and over 150 citizens.
We're going
That-
to turn
that
this
is crazy.
mountain into our city currently.
Ah, okay. The Commonwealth leaders
I wonder
were
how the
very
leaders just don't get
ambitious
bored
and
in
wanted to
these.
make the Commonwealth the most beautiful,
I'm not sure.
the most respected, the most powerful nation on Island 2, even if it came at the expense of others. Overall, by the end of the day, Island 2 was much further ahead than Island 1, as expected. But let's see what happens in the
I mean, when you only got
following day.
one tree, like, there's not much you can really do.
As players logged back in the next day, nobody was expecting that the beginning of day 2 would end up having one of the most consequential moments of the entire event. Remy the Rats was running his restaurant when he received
Dude, I
a
love
visit
Remy.
from
Remy's a
player
fan
named
favorite.
He's awesome.
Knight, I need food. I'm dying.
Yo, Spood.
Yeah.
I do have food. You're private, but
Oh, I need
Just sheep.
God, I'm too kind. I care about everyone else before myself. It's such a problem.
Now this player, Spood, was a rising leader on Island 1. He was known for always giving away his own food. But some people started to suspect that Spood's supposed generosity was merely a method to gain popularity, to further his political ambitions. That is, until...
No, they're gonna assassinate him.
They're gonna try
No.
to assassinate Spoon! Yeah, get out of here, Polo.
He was trying to assassinate
Remy
Spood.
enter in the fight.
Now, I don't know, but like,
Spood
everyone
had
that I've
survived
seen
an
that's watched this
assassination attempt,
has
which brought
thought
him exactly the
that
attention
Spood
he
asked
needed
him to do
cement
that
himself as
so
a
that he could then
legend on
become
Island 1. People
And
I
get
don't
what?
know
wanted
that's
him,
true.
And on day 2, Spood used this
So like,
leverage to
basically,
establish
people
an
are thinking that the person that attacked Spood told him to do that, and then when he died, it would then allow Spood to then become the emperor, because he would then get all the popularity that he was looking for. Again, I don't know how true that is, and from what I've seen, I don't know if Ish ever said that that was the case, but like, it could be. It truly could be, because it is kind of weird that someone just out of the blue would just be like, yeah, I'm gonna assassinate this guy.
Right.
But also, welcome in, Holly. Yeah, hey, you guys are just getting it. Make sure you guys get your snacks. All right, it's 2.5 hours. We're gonna be here for a while.
empire named Westhelm.
These people have
pretty
made
cool
me
statue.
emperor. This right here is going to
It's
be
really,
our
really
capital.
cool.
We're also building a massive coliseum.
You mean where people fight to the death?
Exactly.
Even though the people of Westhelm were still struggling with food
Dude,
and
I love
resources,
Sid.
their motivation
The
to
more I
succeed
watch this, the more
was
I fall in love with this guy.
unbelievably high.
Earlier, somebody tried to take my life. Someone with this face. But now, he's dead.
For the first time, it seemed like the people of Island 1 had hope.
The Ballad of Emperor Spood.
They made songs? That's crazy.
Oh, dude, you're gonna love this guy later on. You're gonna love this guy. There's so many fan
Island 1
favorite
was
characters in
finally
this.
starting
Like,
to develop
truly, like,
civilization,
so many characters
but
in
not
this
all
are
of them were
really,
as
really
motivated as
good.
Westhelm. Right next door, for example, was a cult named Nevermore that literally just boxed themselves in and wanted nothing to do with the rest
That's
of the world.
cool.
Quoth the raven.
It's a cool building, but
Nevermore.
And honestly,
Crazy
these
that
guys
there's a
weren't
cult.
wrong to be pessimistic. See, some of the people who chose Island 1 had secretly been hoping that when they finally make it underground, they would find troves of iron and diamonds. But instead, they only found a giant layer of lava that stemmed
Oh
from
my
the
gosh.
volcano and covered the entire island.
Yeah, they're kind of messed up for doing
This
this.
lava layer ended up killing a lot of people.
To be
That
fair,
said,
though,
a
I
lot of
feel
people
like
weren't
it should have to be a
necessarily
lot
angry at the
harder
poor
to
conditions
die to the
themselves,
lava.
but more so about the inequality between Island 1 and
Like,
Island
why
2.
are you
See, even though
just
the two
digging
islands
straight
had a
down?
border separating them, preventing anyone from crossing for now, rumors
Bro,
were
what is
spreading
that
about
skin?
the wealth and the amazing
I don't
environment
know.
of Island 2. Because of this, some people on Island 1 were starting to develop some feelings about the other island.
Island 2
it's
might
crazy
be a better
because like
island,
water
but
kills
we're the
them
better
and then
people.
lava also kills them.
In fact,
Yeah.
artists on Island 1 were already making propaganda posters, some of which were rather concerning,
the
including
Island
a few
too.
creations by our mafia leader.
There's
Ring
also the
Glee.
AOT
The Attack on
website right
Titan.
there.
Lee.
Yeah.
There was some drama on the volcano.
For
on
some
day
reason,
2.
I didn't actually notice that the first time around, but like I looked, I was like, oh my god, that is actually AOT.
What?
Mamma mia, help me! I'm getting chased! Legolas just attacked me out of nowhere and I had to run down the mountain.
It was becoming a pretty
I
common
wonder if he's
occurrence
using
on
a
Island
voice
1 for people
changer.
to try to
No,
rob
that's
or
just his
murder as a
actual
means
voice,
to get
apparently.
food or resources. But Lingolini was not going
That's
to let
insane.
that slide.
Because
Well,
like
what are you gonna do
you
about
can
that,
get
then?
voice
I put
changes
a
that
whip out
change
on
your
him.
voice
Yeah.
like that.
Everybody in the mafia knows that the Lego Lex is an enemy of the mafia.
But then, during our interview... Oh wait, who's coming out over here? There's some people coming
Oh,
down.
those are people from Infernus. They're our allies.
Oh, really? Lingolini had decided to share his volcano territory with a larger group called Infernus, whose main goal was to preserve and protect the sacred land of the volcano. I spoke with the leader, a player named Seneca, who described herself as the Queen of Infernus.
We are a nation of the flame. We have to treat the volcano with the respect it deserves, and we hope we can work with Lingolini to do
Alright,
just
let's
that.
be honest. The only reason why she's
Seneca
queen
and
is because
Lingolini
everyone else is
agreed
a
to
Sith.
protect each other in
Well,
case
let's
of an
just be honest
invasion,
here.
and use
Yeah.
the
We
volcano's
know
height
how
and
this works.
flowing lava to
They
their
find
advantage.
the one girl on the island. They're like, oh, well, she wants to be queen. Sure. I'll do what she says.
Now, speaking of invasions, on day 2, the Cass Coalition was approached by an army of boats.
Crap. Guys, I think we're under attack.
It looked like for some
Oh my
reason
gosh.
the Commonwealth was coming
To be
attack.
fair, it does look like they are about to
Fight
attack.
this. We gotta run. Get everyone out. Get everyone out.
But after a few moments of panic, it turned out to be just a group of immigrants who had gotten lost.
Oh, that's
This
hilarious.
is a random group of immigrants.
It's a huge group of immigrants.
But I didn't do anything, I just followed them.
them all. You
didn't do anything.
Okay.
The leader of the migrants, a player named 3 Below Zero, profusely apologized for the scare, and then the migrants took off. What's going on, Cass?
I know they didn't mean to do that. I'm telling my people not to worry.
Glad to hear.
Dude, the
Now, on
music
day
in this
2,
video is
players
so
had
good.
finally realized that Island 2 was not technically an island at all, but an archipelago or chain of islands. The northern island was an optimal place to settle with open fields, trees, and wildlife. So naturally it had the biggest civilizations, including the Commonwealth, the Cass Coalition, and a huge kingdom named Tricolor ruled by a monarch named Jophiel.
The red stands for the underground, the green for plains, and the blue for the coast.
The center island, meanwhile, had pink cherry blossom trees and was the home of a small nation called Barbie Land. What is this?
Wow.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Fantastic.
just
And
you
lastly,
wait.
the southern island was big, but also extremely dense, flooded with jungles and swamps. As a result, nobody really wanted to stay there.
No,
Although
I
did
gotta
find
say
one
something
person.
about that.
Seth,
I
what
gotta
is
be
this?
honest.
Can't you tell?
Okay.
I would swap.
That's
don't
what I
see
was
any law.
about to say. 'Cause I'm so glad that you agree with me. This is why we're friends. I would have been in the swamp day 1. I don't know why they were like, nah, I don't want to be in the swamp. I would have been in the swamp. I would have made the coolest treehouse community possible. Because that is such a cool location to hang out with. But for some reason, they're all like, no, we don't want to be in the swamp. I'm like, why? It doesn't make
I have
any
a
sense.
different reason.
What's your
My reason is like, you know, there's going to be another island, and then when the barriers come down, they're probably going to attack.
Okay.
The swamp is by far probably one of the most defensive areas they could be in because it's a mixture of water and everything else. So you can't go through it with a boat. With the trees, like it was showing in there, it's going to be hard to find a base in that area. Or a whole civilization, if that matter.
Fair.
Like,
Fair.
think of Machu Picchu, bro. It was lost for like years because it was covered by trees.
That's entirely fair.
On chairs or furniture, there's no roof.
Hold your horses there, cowboy. It's not done yet.
Saps was one of the few players
Oh,
who
it's
chose not to
Saps!
join any civilizations because he didn't want to get
Oh, I remember
dragged
him
into
from earlier.
politics and drama. Still, he made lots of friends across
Yeah,
the
Caleb
island
does
too.
know
His
about
best friend
Saps.
Flux actually being the second in command of the migrant group. Speaking of, 3 Below Zero and the migrants had finally reached their destination all the way up north. Now, other than accidentally invading the Cass Coalition, these guys seemed pretty insignificant. But little did people know, this new civilization was about to change the entire world.
Oh boy.
We are blessed to live where we live, and we intend to use it for good. We are enlightened.
He sounds like the
We
villagers
are
from like the
light.
Element animation.
We
I've
are
not seen that.
Luminara.
The migrants had decided to call their civilization Luminara. They saw themselves as the light of Island 2, the innovators, the inventors. See, the reason 3 Below Zero had chosen this specific location to settle, well, it wasn't by accident.
Oh.
After the first day, 3 Below Zero had used content and propaganda released by the people of Island 1 to estimate the location of the other island. He then used a coordinate system to calculate the northernmost point of Island 2. His goal was to settle as closely as possible to the other island so that when the day comes,
That's
when
crazy.
the borders drop,
Yeah.
Luminara can build a massive bridge connecting the two islands, giving free passage
That's a
as
double-edged
sign
sword.
of good faith to perhaps bring about world peace. But it wouldn't be that simple. The second in command of Luminara, Flux, as well as a few concerned citizens, did not want that bridge to be built. They had seen the Island 1 propaganda. They knew that people on Island 1 were angry. Their fear was that Island 1 would just use that bridge as an opportunity to invade Luminara and perhaps invade the rest of Island 2, leading to a world war.
That bridge is a bad idea. Moving up north was a bad idea. Island 1 is going to invade
to be fair,
us,
you didn't
and
have to
Luminara
go.
is going to be their
You could have
first
went to the
target.
jungle if you really didn't want to go over there.
What about the goal of world peace?
Yeah.
I respect our leader's goal, but he's dead wrong. We shouldn't be trying to befriend our enemies. The way we're going to achieve world peace is by uniting Island 2 against Island 1.
What if 3 Below Zero says no? What if they finish the bridge?
Well, then at least they'll know I tried to warn them when Island 1 comes and kills us all.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a crazy looking bridge.
As day 2 came to an end,
Yeah,
tensions
that's
were
crazy.
rising both within nations and between islands, leaving people worried about what's going to happen next.
Day 3.
Back on Island 1, I was watching a small group of pirates who called themselves Al Karasina.
Oh my god, it's One Piece! We have One Piece in this
Now,
video!
if you look closely, there was a person of
don't get it.
interest hanging around with
They're
the
pirates! They're gonna become the king of the pirates.
Like, just take me out of nowhere and I had to run
Mark
down
my
the
words.
mountain.
Well, what are you gonna do
Gonna
about
happen.
that then?
I put the hit out on him.
Gotcha.
So to be clear, Lego Likes had a bounty on his head, and he was hanging around pirates.
Oh.
You could probably guess how this ends.
Yo, Lego Zanga's here.
Yeah, they definitely won't try to get the bounty because they're, you know, they're civil people. See?
Ooh, they're boiling him! Oh no!
Yeah, there's just nothing he
Oh
can
my
do.
gosh.
He put himself in the worst
The Al
spot possible.
Karasina pirates had killed Lego Likes, but there was a small problem.
Also, if the water's boiling,
Did
like,
you hear
wouldn't
about
the
the news?
fish be
Yeah, I
cooked?
saw it, but we don't know who claimed the bounty. It
Because
didn't
he was
say it in the
fishing
chat.
right there.
Because Lego Likes had technically died to boiling water instead
Normally,
of playing,
yes, but I
Linguini
think
didn't know
just
who actually
you can't
killed
really
him.
mess
But
with the,
fortunately for the pirates, when a player dies, the dead
thing.
player drops their own head, which the pirates believe
Yeah.
would be the proof they needed to collect their bounty later today.
Game
so you're
mechanic.
expecting a payment later?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'll go.
Is that Barry the Platypus?
It is. I think there's a few pairs
By
of
day 3,
platypus.
players had basically mapped out all
There's
of
there's
Island
another
1,
one,
and we're finally
I think
starting
on
to
the
adapt to the
Island 2.
environment.
Day 1 was horrific. We literally had bread lines. Day 2, we're building a coliseum, a citadel. I am literally immortal. Hopefully that isn't foreshadowing.
Emperor Spood was still the most powerful man on Island 1, and on day 3, he was invited to a big international meeting hosted by a charity group called the Blue Cross.
We invited you here mainly to
Wow,
discuss
such
plans
original
in case
name.
the volcano erupts. What are your individual plans?
A large bunker underground.
Just not using flammable materials.
We don't have any real plan, you know.
What? You don't have plans? If that volcano erupts, you deserve to die.
I mean, that's fair. That is
Spoon
fair.
had come in with good intentions, but it was there
Like, you're
that he
living
learned that
on
he hates
an
meetings.
island with a volcano, but you're not prepared for the volcano erupting. I think that's kind of on you if you die.
When Emperor Spoon left, the other leaders were unsettled. Was this guy really the figurehead of Island 1?
Okay, we need a better representative.
Then, basically right on cue.
Elysium diplomats, follow me. Bodyguards.
Oh my God.
Sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm late.
This is Benji, and he's the leader of Island 1's second biggest civilization, called Elysium. See, on day 2, Benji had discovered that toward the outer edges of the island, away from the volcano, the water isn't boiling hot anymore. So he founded Elysium, which literally translates to a place of ideal happiness. And he made the nation to give peace-loving people a chance to relax and get away from all the troubles of Island 1. Look at these Elysian guys swimming in the water.
We were hoping that Lord Ish could summon a single mushroom cow.
Alright, if anyone drops a pufferfish in the next 60 seconds, I'll do it.
What do I have to do?
What do I have to do? The pufferfish. Quick.
There it is.
Ah, alright!
They're gonna make it cold.
We can kill it for leather!
Now, back at the Blue Cross, Benji and the other leaders discussed the possibility of creating a full Island 1 alliance. All the leaders at the meeting, including Westhelm's representatives, believed that given the harsh conditions of Island 1, an island-wide alliance could be a game changer. But first...
Before we make this official, we have to convince everyone else to join.
See, there were a few civilizations not present at the meeting, and to complete the full Island 1 alliance, the Blue Cross would have to go out and get them all on board. First was the Alcaracina Pirates, who coincidentally happened to pass by the meeting as it was happening.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
They were on their way to collect their bounty from the second nation not yet in the
Now here,
alliance, the
coded
Linguini
downstairs,
Mafia.
losing our
Oh,
mind.
yes, they're waiting.
That's crazy.
Hello, I'm looking for
Hello,
Mario.
anyone?
Hello, it's me. Ooh, mamma mia.
I think if one of the mob bosses is not a good idea.
Meanwhile, the Nevermore cult would probably be a little bit more difficult to convince, but the Blue Cross said they'd try anyway. Now, as for the fourth and final nation, well, it was a bit of a mysterious group. Their civilization was down south, and they were very isolated and secretive. They were also rumored to have an extremely strict government, but also a large amount of very skilled fighters.
Oh boy.
As a result, people were kind of scared to approach them,
It's the
but
Wobble
they knew they had
Fett!
to eventually to complete
You don't
Oh
want to
my
mess with
God.
that.
Cross Alliance. They knew that if this alliance works out, it wouldn't matter that they all lived on the poor island. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, the most powerful force in the world would become Island 1. At first, Island 1 was supposed to lose, but now they were on the verge of turning their lives around completely.
You vibing to the music?
I was. Oh my god, TNT!
How did they get TNT like that?
As you can see, there was
I'm not
a bit
sure.
of commotion at the Commonwealth. They had just
'Cause I don't think they
exploded
have
their
mob
own
spawns.
land because of a miscommunication.
Yeah,
What
I
happened
don't
was
think
one of the five
they do,
leaders,
yeah.
Coraline, got the idea that the Commonwealth was planning to move east. So she started telling everyone to move. Thus, believing that they wouldn't need their old land anymore, one of the citizens just decided to blow it up.
I thought we were moving.
What? We're not moving. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Overall, the Commonwealth was having trouble getting anything done because the five leaders
What a
were
reference.
I
constantly
mean,
fighting
that's a
over
valid crash
power.
out.
See, there were 5 leaders, each with 1 vote. But because they were originally 5 separate nations, each with a differing amount of citizens, should the smallest faction's vote have the same weight as the biggest faction's vote?
It is ridiculous that Armin's vote is worth the same as mine. I mean, I need about 50 people, and he has barely 5.
Because of all
There's
the
already
fighting and
problems with
disarray,
5 different
Commonwealth
leaders.
citizens started moving to
Who
other
would've figured that
nations
one out?
like the Cass Coalition. Cass's style
It'd be
of
cool to
governing, letting
see
people do whatever they want,
a civilization
was
where
making
like they
her
actually
very
try and
popular with
trade
their people.
and not go straight to war.
Pretty much the beginning, and she's established a democracy, a true one.
Focused on like letting everybody do their thing.
But at the same time, the lack of any regulations had some unintended
Yeah, I
consequences,
wasn't the biggest
like
fan
players making
of
strange and
Cast's
ugly
rules,
buildings.
like,
So
rule
to
set.
solve this,
It's definitely
Cast
not the
hired a
worst,
building inspector.
but like just allowing people to just do whatever also opens up for a lot of problems to start up.
However, the building inspector did get a little
I agree.
power hungry. What's going on here?
He said he's gonna demolish my house because it's not up to building code.
Because it's not up to code. So then the citizens took matters into their own hands.
I mean, he did kind of ask for it.
Anyway, on day 3, the biggest nations on
I
Island 2
love
were
how
still
one of the
the
messages was
Commonwealth, the
like,
Cast
"Oh, it wasn't a
Coalition,
pro gamer,
and
dude."
Tricolor.
Yeah.
Tricolor was a medieval civilization separated into 3 regions, one of them being an underground city. Oh my gosh.
That would
cool.
actually be cool. I like that.
People didn't really know that much about Jofiel and Tricolor because they tended to be more private.
Makes me want to play
Jofiel was more
Minecraft.
interested in building up
It
Tricolor
does.
rather
I'll
than
be
doing
honest.
outside diplomacy.
But then
people
I
would
also
still come
know
to
that
Jofiel
as
with
soon
all
as
the
I start
political
playing,
news of
I won't be able to
Island
do
2.
nearly as many cool things as these guys. So I'm like, I'll just
People
wait.
are concerned.
Well, there's this mod
with
that came
Tyrion
out,
trying to colonize.
and basically it mimics like console
Now,
Minecraft,
this
like the
particular
old
rumor
Minecraft.
about a group named
So like
Aperion
it'll have like
colonizing
the
people happened to be
custom crafting, like where you would have to scroll through like each row and column type deal,
Mm-hmm.
like you were like on PS3, and I think that would be awesome.
That
It would be very nostalgic.
That it could be.
I think it also has the
Aperion
tutorial world
was
in
just
it.
a small town led by a player named Alkaline, and it was actually the only nation other than Luminara that directly bordered the ocean next to Island 1. That said, the rumor that Island 1 was uniting was true, which got some people worried, especially the 2 border states. So Jofiel invited over all the major leaders and diplomats of Island 2 for an emergency meeting. The only leader who declined was 3 Below Zero because he was busy building the Luminara Bridge. So he sent in his place his second in command, Flux. Flux, what's your plan here?
I don't care what 3 Below Zero says, we need to make sure everyone unites against Island 1.
Good luck, sir. And because this meeting was the most
put the
important
wrong
event
person in
yet on
power.
Island 2, Jofiel invited a neutral mediator, someone who could lead the meeting in a fair manner and wasn't a part of any nation. Saps, where are you going?
Apparently they're making me lead the meeting with all the Island 2 leaders.
You sound very excited about it.
Oh no, I'm not excited, I'm terrified. I'm accidentally gonna cause a war.
Oh, why would you say that?
Alright, I think everyone's here.
Welcome.
Well, we at the great and mighty Commonwealth are looking forward to a productive conversation.
Thanks,
Okay.
it's great.
So, as the president of Aperion, I'm actually really worried about our town, which is why I'm proposing we all join a defense pact. If one of us gets attacked, all of us are under attack.
Here.
I can agree to
Yeah,
that.
I like that. That's good.
That's a good start, but if Island 1 attacks, say, Luminara, well, by the time you can even arrive to defend us, everyone at Luminara will already be dead.
Which is why I think we need to focus our efforts on preventing an attack in the first place.
An attack is inevitable. I'm just saying.
Hold on, Flux. Let Jovial finish.
Island 1 is starving. They're not going to attack us. They have bigger problems.
Well,
And
we don't really
imagine
know
for a
that.
second how quickly we could change their
Yeah.
hearts and minds if
Remy
instead
the
of
Rat
picking
is
them as
like
an
cooking a
enemy,
lot
we
of
send them
bread,
aid.
so
I think Joe feels right. We do the defense pact, but we also send aid to Island 1. Basically, we're ready for an attack, but we try our best to prevent it. I'm on board with that.
I can agree to that.
The Commonwealth agrees.
Guys, no, this is ridiculous. Island 1 is literally making propaganda saying death to Island 2. They're jealous that we live in a paradise, and they're gonna invade us no matter what. And you wanna send aid to them? Guess what? They're gonna take whatever
sounds a lot
you
like
send them,
AOT.
food, armor, weapons, and they're gonna use all of that against us.
He might have a point. Hold on. Island 1 isn't evil. They're not savages. They just need help.
But like,
cannot be
how
this
do
naive.
you know that?
The guy under the table.
Like, I'm not even agreeing with Flux here. It's just like we're making a lot of assumptions without actually meeting.
Guys, Island 1
because he wants
is
blood.
They have hundreds of people. All
I mean, it's
aligned
just
in the
everyone.
same
It's like
goal, to kill
some people are
us
like, oh
and
well,
take
they're
our
not gonna
resources.
attack us. It's like, well,
If
how
they
do you know
decide
that?
to attack any single one
Like
of our
you
nations,
truly don't know
it'll
that.
be easy. All they'll
That's
need
why
to
they're trying to do the defense pact,
which is
but
why
also
we need
like
to either merge
pride.
all of our nations.
Yeah,
Right now,
I agree
we
with
all
that.
Choose a spot and combine into one
But it's just like,
civilization. Either
it's
that,
like actually declaring like, oh yeah, they're not gonna attack us. I just don't think that's necessarily smart.
What's crazy, Joe Feel, is you leading all of us to our death.
Oh my
That is
You
too
have to
much. We
listen to
can't
me.
do that. That's
Flux is starting to sound a little like a
we can't do that.
He's starting to sound a little evil.
kind of sounds like a famous painter.
We can't fight. Let's just vote. All
If
in
you
favor
catch
of
my
Flux's
drift.
plan to treat Island 1 as
Sure.
an enemy, say aye.
Yeah.
I.
Whoa, that's awkward. You're the only one, buddy.
All in favor of sending aid to Island 1.
Poor Flux.
Poor guy.
Absolutely poor dude. Just kind of going through it right now.
Meanwhile, at West Helm, I
Oh,
ran into
here we
something
go.
interesting.
Our next song is called Island 1.
Oh my.
This is awesome.
So you remember this guy?
Emperor's food.
Well, he had joined a band that produced actual songs and then performed them all across Island 1.
Up there in Wasteland Island, a boiling water sea. Let's go. And no resources to speak of, except a water tree.
Let's go! Everyone loved the
It's actually not
Island
that
Band,
bad.
including
Yeah,
Emperor
it's
Spoon,
really
who found
good.
that the music bolstered
They're
the morale
honestly
of
like
his citizens.
he's done right.
He believed that a happy citizen is a productive citizen.
West Helm took us in and gave us a little home.
Even though Emperor Spoon was a chaotic figure, West Helm itself
They need to make
was
an
the
album.
opposite. It had an
I think
army,
they
a
actually
storage
did,
system,
like,
and a hierarchy
a decent
from
amount of
emperor
songs.
all the way
I
down
don't
to
know how
citizen
many.
or plebeian. And of course, there was the Colosseum, which when finished will play a major role in West Helm's justice system. That said, Emperor Spood was not happy when he heard that yesterday, Benji and the other leaders had been talking poorly about him.
Okay, we need a best representative.
Our final goal is to put Benji Button in here. No, that is a joke. That is a joke.
You don't want Benji to die, do you?
Well, I mean,
Benji and the other leaders were concerned
Oh,
that
dude, I
Emperor
love
Spoon is unstable and may one day try to take over the entire island. And their concerns only grew when Spoon was caught listening to Napoleon.
It just doesn't
on
make sense.
Spotify.
You're wanting to unite
But they
the
also
country
knew
and
that if
everything
Island
else.
2 were to ever attack, they
But you're
needed
causing
Spoon
internal
on their
conflict.
side, so they didn't know what to do.
Well, I mean, he. Wait, are you talking about Spood or are you talking about the others?
I'm talking about the others.
Well, yeah, Spood did kind of technically start it because he wasn't like the best representative, and he's a little much at times.
Meanwhile, Seneca, the Queen of Infernus,
But
had
isn't
decided
that-
to
isn't that
begin building
completely
a massive
everyone else's
castle
fault?
for her
But-
people. A beautiful home base that would
That's
hover
awesome.
directly over
It is
the
really,
volcano.
really cool. It's not even done yet.
I would like to see like
Yesterday at
the
the
chains like
Island
a little bit
meeting, a
lower,
lot of
like it's
leaders
actually like
expressed
dangling,
worries
like
about
it's holding
rumors
it.
that the volcano may erupt,
But it still
and they
looks
talked
cool.
about how they would each take different precautions. Everyone believed that the volcano was dangerous, except for Seneca, who had decided to take the opposite approach.
It's all just paranoia. If we really value the volcano, we need to have faith it won't erupt.
The main goal of Infernus as a civilization
Smart.
was to preserve
Yeah,
the
it's
sacred
very
land
smart.
of the volcano. So
Hey,
what
if you
better
wanna
way
have
to show
faith that this
faith and
bad thing
demonstrate
won't
loyalty
happen,
than to make your home
You just gotta,
right
you just
above
gotta
it.
believe. You just
Yeah,
gotta
it's like the
believe.
heart of the cards.
Yeah,
Mussolini,
like the heart
meanwhile,
of the card, you
decided to
just
make
gotta
his
believe.
home underground within the volcano. Totally.
under the ground,
Uh-huh.
like a Goombas.
Lingolini's main goal was to get rich, and having direct access to iron and gold was one reason for him and the Mafia to live there. But it wasn't the main reason. Remember this interaction from day one?
Hold on, should we tell you a little secret? We found some netherite.
Oh, really? Scattered throughout the volcano were pieces of netherite, the rarest and most powerful mineral in all of Minecraft. Not even Island 2 had netherite. It was the single secret advantage that Island 1 had. And the only ones who knew about it were the Lingolini Mafia and Infernus. Now, even though Infernus didn't exactly like how Lingolini was desecrating what they consider to be sacred land, they made a deal with him. The Mafia can keep mining so long as they provide Infernus with some of the minerals they find. But Lingolini was unsatisfied.
They want to use us. They want cheap labor. I'm not giving them anything.
Lingolini didn't like how Infernus was basically forcing the Mafia to mine for them with nothing in return. So he secretly instructed everyone in the Mafia not to give Infernus anything.
Oh boy.
He's the mob boss. He should just send some of his mob people and like assassinate people.
And forgets about the deal entirely.
I mean, he was also there first, so like he doesn't really have to do anything as far as I'm concerned. But
of trouble.
I agree, but there's been other situations in history though where that's not the case.
The rest of the Island 1 unification effort was
I also
going
do think
very
Infernus
well.
has
Earlier today,
more.
Lingolini had decided
Who's
to
watching
join
with
the
you?
Blue
I'm
Cross
with Caleb
Alliance.
right now. Caleb has not seen most of this, so this is like his first reaction.
The Alcaracina pirates were also eager to join, and surprisingly, so was Nevermore. There was only one holdout. This mysterious civilization was called the Covenant, and it was ruled by a
the
dictator
Covenant is
named
really
Turntap.
cool.
How are you elected exactly? By vote of the people or the vote of yourself?
Elected? What's that?
Turntap wasn't sure about joining the Island
Also,
1 Alliance.
Dev just said,
People of
"What's
the
up,
Covenant
Caleb?"
were generally skeptical of outsiders.
Oh, what's up,
They
Dev?
only took pride in their own nation, especially in their army, which was composed of really good PvPers who weren't above using torture to get their way. Are they drowning this guy?
Oh my gosh, Minecraft waterlogging?
Bad for this player, so I threatened the
Oh,
Covenant.
no.
Covenant uses water torture.
He's taking
I'm
a
reporting
bath.
this to Sidefall News. So I went to the local news reporter. Sidefall, I have a story for you. I just caught the Covenant waterboarding one of their own people.
Oh. Well, I'm paid off by them, so I don't really care. Dude, it's free money.
You know what?
It's called a business for a reason.
I mean, fair.
Sidefall ran a news
That's
business
awesome.
with questionable ethics. He was also known for making up fake stories, writing things like "the lava is rising" just to sell more papers. That said, earlier today he
That's
made
so
a legitimate
awesome.
discovery that could devastate the entire island. Island 1 had a lot of known dangers, from the lava layer to the boiling water to the powdered snow. But there was one last danger that nobody knew about until now.
Oh no, not the
I don't know
warden.
why you would still be down there.
But they could use the warden as like a defense. That'd be pretty cool to see.
That you know what, Caleb?
Meanwhile, the people of
I
Island
agree.
2 had spent the day
It's like summoning Maharaga.
You
having a
could
good
definitely
time.
do that, but you have to do
Yesterday,
it
their
right,
leaders
and that's
had
the
voted
problem.
that whenever the
You
border
gotta
crossed,
hold that
Island
people
2 would
don't
send aid
stumble
to
across
Island
them,
1,
and
hoping this
don't
gesture
like
would lead
unleash
to
him too
peace.
soon.
But not everyone agreed with this approach.
Yeah, but you need to wait to like bring him to the surface too.
Yeah.
When Flux returned
It's
home
doable,
to Luminara,
but it's gonna be a pain.
but it's really,
furious
really
at
hard.
Flux for
If
causing
you're able to
chaos
do
at the
it,
meeting and for going
oh boy.
against Luminara's values.
You have an
3
ally
Below
of
Zero,
a
as the leader of Luminara, was actually heavily in favor of sending aid to Island 1. The whole point of the Luminara Bridge was to make peace with Island 1, not to start a war. As a result, 3 Below Zero demoted Flux from his position as second in command.
But there ain't no way to control the warning. You're very much right. You're very much right.
I spoke with
Here's the
Legacy,
thing.
a citizen of Luminara.
It's a high risk, high reward situation. If you
Flux and
unleash
his
the
crew had
warning on
spent
your
the day
enemies,
building a secret
then it gets
bunker
rid of
under
all
the
your
ocean,
enemies.
a place for them to hide.
But if you screw it
Island
up,
1
then you're
attacks.
dead.
And then
And
Flux
then
spent
you
the
look
rest of the day
stupid.
helping his best friend Saps
Exactly.
finish building his home.
If you can't control it, then
Despite all
that
the
means your
chaos,
enemies can't
Sap
control
still
it
reached
either.
out to me after I was demoted.
Mr. Mediator,
Fair.
what a good friend.
Flux over here can be a little unpredictable.
Oh, you don't say.
My
You
friend,
don't
and I
say,
know he
Saps.
genuinely wants the best for us.
Unpredictable.
Even though Flux was much more ambitious than Zaps, these two had become very good friends.
The Parthenon.
Yeah,
Wow.
look at this. Yeah, unloaded.
But just as day 4 was about to come to a peaceful end, something happened that would change the course of Island 2 forever.
Oh my gosh, it's the GTA 5 cutscene.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Dude, I had to wish that BG was here because I
Jofiel, the
bet
leader
you
of
he
one of
didn't
Island
know
2's
what that
largest
was
civilizations, was walking across Tricolor with her second
Because I
in
don't think
command.
he's ever played
this,
GTA.
once you hear the sound, you immediately know it's GTA.
Oh, you should, but that's the thing. He doesn't play video games. Oh my god. He's burning alive.
He's assassinated. He's getting assassinated.
He's
That's crazy.
gonna die. He's gonna get murdered.
What are you doing?
Well, it looks like he's trying to kill you, sir. And he succeeded. Or I had to, no, sir from the girl. I'm sorry. I
No way.
completely got your gender wrong. I would get canceled nowadays.
The second in command of Tricolor
Yeah, you're
had
getting
just
canceled,
killed
buddy.
their
I'm probably gonna get
own
canceled.
leader.
There's a live streamer doing
Immediately,
chat.
I'm posting this on
Island 2
Twitter.
went on
I'm getting
lockdown.
canceled.
If I was in an event like this, I would carry a water bucket with me at all times.
Everywhere, dude.
Why? After Seraphim fled, Tricolor was in complete disarray.
That's our leader.
Back at Saps' place, Flux told Saps it might be a good idea for him to call an emergency meeting with all the leaders. So, for the sake of the island,
It sounded like
Saps
another
agreed to
assassination
host a
would happen
meeting
or something.
tomorrow. But for now, he and
Like a
many
trap.
others headed to
I do love how
Tricolor
there's
to
always a
help
cat
them
like at
restore
Saps'
order.
place. I don't know if that's his cat or if it's just like chilling there, but it's just been hanging out there.
Someone swimming.
Oh, where'd he go?
He died.
Oh, okay then.
Oh wow, look
Now,
at the
Island
difference
2
in
wasn't the only place that would
numbers.
face
Huge
tragedy.
difference.
Oh, what? The leader of the Alcaracina Pirates, Noble Bucket, died very suddenly. Alright, they sent me the footage of what happened. Oh no. He doesn't know the lava layer's there.
I just don't see how you can die this way. I gotta be honest. I'm not even good at Minecraft. How are you digging straight down
With
and
world
just
leaders dying
going through
left
that?
and
I
right,
don't
the
get it.
media had plenty to report on. The most trusted news company was from Elysium, called Daybreak Media.
We're number one because we actually report the truth, unlike that bozo Sidefall.
And later into
they
day
got beef.
5, the
They got beef.
news would get even crazier. For purposes of unity, the Covenant
This
had
is awesome.
finally decided
It's
to
so
join the Blue Cross Alliance, thus successfully uniting the entirety of Island 1. But right away, the strength of this alliance would be tested. Earlier, a citizen of Infernus had accidentally told someone outside of Infernus that there was netherites in the volcano.
Why
and
are
this
you even
news spread
talking
all
about it? That's
across
the real
the
question.
island.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you
That
hear
person needs
about
to be
it,
hanged.
you don't
This
talk
was a
about it at
disaster
all.
for
Cool, we got
Infernus
it.
and the Linguini
Nice.
Mafia,
Stop
who had
talking
been
about
trying
it.
to keep the existence of netherites to themselves.
Yeah, whoever that
Immediately
was,
after
they
hearing
would die
about the
immediately.
netherite, the Covenant
I'm with
sent a
Caleb.
mining
You're
expedition
getting
into the
executed.
volcano
'Cause now we have
without
a
telling
problem.
Infernus. And lo and behold, they confirmed there was netherite. Because the Covenant had a scary reputation and a ruthless army, Queen Seneca of Infernus felt it was in her best interest to allow the Covenant to mine. But when other
fair.
nations like Westhelm started asking if they too could mine in the volcano, Seneca said no.
People are saying we're being selfish. They're the ones being selfish, trying to take our resources.
Listen, Island 2 is rich. We are not.
Now with Netherite, we
I'm kinda
actually
with
have a
Spood on
chance
this
of
one.
evening the playing field.
Yeah.
But the volcano people are hogging it.
Before any fighting could break
I
out,
think it's
the
just
Blue
that they're
Cross
wanting to
quickly
be
reached
safe
out to
from
all
other
the leaders and
nations
told them to
using
put
it
this
against
issue
them.
on hold.
Because like, it's
We're
Spoon gets it
inviting
with how
everyone
many
here
people they
tomorrow,
have. Like
so
they
we can
have
all
the,
talk this through
you know, a
peacefully.
severe advantage.
We're
Right,
Island
but they're
1.
united.
We cannot
Yeah,
afford to have
but like,
war
how
over some
united
war.
truly are they? You know, like we could be in an alliance, but like I'm still
Meanwhile,
probably gonna keep
Island
some
2
secrets
was
myself.
still
I'm not gonna
processing
lie.
the death of Joe.
Like I'm not completely trusting you with everything that I have.
Saps would invite all the leaders for a meeting.
I gotta
where
make sure
they
my
could
nation is
coordinate a
good.
hunt for Seraphim and discuss their plans for when the border inevitably drops. Now, after Joe Fuel's death, Tricolor had lost a lot of its power.
Alright, chat. I'll be right back.
Which
I got
left the
food
island with
downstairs.
really
I'll be
one
right back,
dominant
chat.
nation, the Commonwealth. But remember from day 3 how the 5 Commonwealth leaders were in constant fights with each other?
It is ridiculous that Ahmed's vote is worth the same as mine.
Well, this all came to a head on day 5 when one of the leaders was caught plotting to take control of the entire Commonwealth. So, another Commonwealth leader then paid an assassin to, well... Oh! Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's crazy.
We just witnessed murder!
After this, people from the Commonwealth lost even more faith in their governments. This Commonwealth citizen went to the Cass Coalition to complain to Cass directly.
I got information that there might be netherite on the other islands. My leadership said, quote, netherite is useless.
Netherite is, of course, not useless. I think that's a foolish statement.
As the Commonwealth erupted, the Cass Coalition thrived. But they did have their own problems. Is this your employee?
Yes, he is.
That implies I get paid.
Is he not getting paid?
Skip out on work.
You hear this woman?
Probably missed.
Earlier, What Daddy had ditched work to attend a party in Barbie Land. So as punishment, his employers forced him to risk his life and chop down one of the tallest trees in the Cass Coalition.
Wow.
He's asking for help.
You have to yell louder. I can't hear you.
You're so far up.
You have to get closer to the ground.
Oh, that's crazy.
Now, because of this recent tragedy, Cass decided to stay home from Saps' meeting. That said, every other major leader was now on their way. As the leaders and representatives arrived, there was one person who would be notably absent, banned from attending the meeting. Before the meeting started, Flux called me to his underground bunker because he had something, quotes, important to tell me.
Alright, I have returned.
Flux, what are you gonna do?
Oh, and for the one of my favorite moments in this
I'm not
entire
allowed to
video.
attend this meeting because the leaders of this island are utterly incompetent. They can see that Island 1 is gearing up to invade us. And their response
Main character
is,
syndrome
"Let's
right
give
now.
Island 1 more gear. It's completely brainless, and it's going to result in all of our people dying."
So, you got a plan?
I had a plan, but nobody listened. They all voted against it.
I wonder why.
We can still save this island, but the current leadership has to go.
What do you mean, has to go?
Has to go. Removed. And I'm done waiting.
Oh my
It's gonna
gosh.
happen today.
Welcome. Thank you all for coming. We have a lot of very important stuff to talk about.
You know,
Oh, did he set up a booby
one person
booby
there
trap
who
against
actually
me?
understood what I was saying. Seraphim reached out to me, asked me if they could help in any way. I told Seraphim to kill Jofiel. And today, we will finish the job!
Oh no.
Oh boy, here it comes, Jack.
Wait, so Seraphim gets there. What actually happens next?
Something I didn't want to do, but something that needs to be done.
I'm going to save this island by any means necessary.
I would like to bring you to the table. If you agree with full KOS on Seraphim, please say aye.
Aye.
Are you sure this is gonna work?
I don't know, but we have no other choice.
Alright, so I have something to say. Is there a possibility, any possibility, that the assassination of Wolfram and the assassination of Jofiel by Seraphim is any way connected? Is there a conspiracy going on right now? Do we think that's a thing? Are leaders safe?
I have reason to believe that leaders are not safe.
Flux, do you feel any guilt doing all this?
Well, part of me feels bad for Saps.
I also don't think the leaders are safe.
What do you mean you feel bad for Saps?
He has no idea what's about to happen to him. But if you had to betray one person to save 1,000, would you?
No, not even 1,000.
But it's not 1,000. It's
Not
like
even
400.
people on their own.
Oh!
And they got murdered! What just happened?
How did they all not get burnt?
Why is there a trap? This whole
I think they explained it.
Oh no. He has a little smile on his face.
Look at that sunset.
Absolute cinema loading? You're right.
That was absolute cinema. And it gets better.
I don't doubt it.
It was a new day, and Island 2 was in shock. On day 4, when Saps was in Tricolor helping the people after the death of Jofiel, Flux and his crew had built a trap in his roof. And Saps did not know they had done this. He had been framed by his friend Flux, used as a scapegoat for Flux's plan.
I'm just oh, it's because of their shields. The shields saved
To
them.
build the trap, it
Probably.
actually wasn't fully successful. Some of the dripstone, including the one meant for 3 Below Zero, had failed, but overall the trap still killed the leader of Aperion, Alkaline Alk, a leader of the Commonwealth, Coraline, and 4 other very high-ranking officials from across the island. The people of Island 2 were devastated, confused, and angry.
Our leader's dead.
What just happened? After the trap went off, Seraphim was immediately caught and killed.
I mean, that was the
But when more people found out
Yeah.
about how
There's nowhere for
exactly
him
their leaders
to
died,
actually
their
go.
anger wasn't really towards Seraphim, but toward the person they
Who all
believed
had
was
passed
behind it
away?
all, Saps.
A couple of the leaders.
And it made sense.
Not all of them,
Saps
but
knew
a
he'd be
good
hosting
amount.
leaders at his home. It was
Yeah,
his
but I was
roof
wondering
that had
which
a secret
ones.
a trap that happened
One
to fit
from
perfectly
Commonwealth.
into the design of the
They
roof.
killed
Saps
Alkaline
was
Alk,
about
which
as
I think
guilty
was
as it
in
was possible
Aperion,
to be.
I think. And they
With
already
that,
got
all
Jofiel
the
from
major
Tricolor.
Island 2 nations, from
Wow.
the Commonwealth to the Cass Coalition to Tricolor to Luminara,
So yeah, it's
declared
just Cass,
Saps to be
Barbie,
hunted
and
down
then
and killed,
3 Below
while
from Luminara.
Flux got away with it
What about that
all.
one that was in the cherry
If you
biome?
had to betray one person
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
to
that's
save
Barbie.
1,000,
There's also a couple
Wow.
of Commonwealth ones, I
And on
think.
top of all of this, at the beginning of
yeah,
day 6,
what Dev
it was
said is true. They'll
announced
tell
that
you.
tomorrow, on day 7, the border between the 2 islands will finally fall. Both islands now have 1 day to prepare. Now, when the people of Island 1 saw the chaos happening on the other island, most just didn't really care about it. A lot of the hatred against Island 2 that was popular in the early days had faded away. That is, except for this player named Oppenheimer, who was determined to take
Oh
out
my
Barbie
gosh.
Land because in 2023, the Barbie movie had outsold the Oppenheimer movie.
That's
A
insane.
nuclear rocket that will make yesterday's chaos look like child's play.
But when Oppenheimer tried testing his nuke, it went up, and up, and up, and was never seen again. Now, day 6
Oh, dude, this
presents
is
some
the
new
best
challenges
beef
for some
why
of the
it's just
civilizations.
W.
Oppenheimer.
Linguini, my
For
goat.
example, at Nevermore. What
That's
is this?
correct, Dev.
So what are you doing up here?
I got voted out because they hate me.
Oh! Come on! No, jump! What about me?
Oh my
He's dead.
gosh. And there's a puddle
You
of water
guys can't be
too.
screaming no when you guys voted him out.
Meanwhile, at Elysium,
Oh, so welcome in, Shad.
Everyone here is so stubborn.
Benji was having trouble getting laws passed because his people kept opposing any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle. The people of Elysium were generally skeptical of government officials, sometimes even holding trials against them. Although this particular trial did not go to plan.
Guys, somebody stole Gerald. The mushroom
What is
cow
Gerald?
Gerald has been stolen.
Oh my gosh, someone stole the cow.
There they all go.
Okay, now I do gotta break the fourth wall here. The guy that told them that Gerald had been stolen, he was the one that stole Gerald.
That's hilarious.
And no one found out, and then they just put Gerald back. So apparently there was supposed to be like some reason for all this, but like I heard from Ish, because he talks about like all the behind the scenes. Yeah, he just like took the cow and then he just put it right back, and like nothing happened. He got in the video though, so like props to him. Like he did what he set out to do, I guess.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
West
he
Town, there
took
was
the
a bit
cow.
of a food problem going on. Not a shortage, a feud. See, Remy the Rat had opened up a new restaurant right across from the Coliseum, but the food was questionable.
I just feel like you
Oh
know
my
what,
gosh.
Remy might be
Instead
my
started
goat.
buying their food from another player named Dinosaur.
Remy might
That
be
He was
my
just trying to
goat.
make a living, bro. Leave him alone. He ain't do nothing wrong.
I mean, you kind of just missed it, low-key.
What is he? Permanently closed. All food is now at. Remy, are you behind the murder of Dinosaur?
That's my goat.
Anyway, on day 6, the West
He
Town Coliseum
got
was
one of the
finally
other
complete.
people in West Town to kill the other
What do you
food
plan on
supplier,
using this
so that
arena
he would be
for?
the only one.
Do I actually
And
have
you
to
know
say
what?
vegan?
I respect
crazy.
that. I respect
I respect it.
No?
Maybe a little bit of blood will be shed. That's all I can say.
While Spood was a popular leader who got things done, he had also developed a reputation of being a little unstable. He said outlandish
little,
things.
he said.
Can't
A
stand
little.
meetings, and his justice system wasn't by courthouse but by combat. This is something Spood's first attempted assassin, Ramsayer, tried to prevent. It's why he tried to kill Spood, and he wouldn't be the only one. There has been a small but coordinated secret revolution growing in West Helm, with aims to overthrow and murder Spood. The two leading figures are West Helm citizen Ramsay Pi and West Helm's head builder, Knight Arcturus.
You know, I helped design his Coliseum.
Huh.
Not knowing Spood
Looks
actually wanted to
familiar,
use it for
doesn't
what?
it?
Yeah.
He's insane.
It's the dude
The
from
first part of their
SMAB.
plan was to take out Spood's
Yeah.
second in
Arm
command, a
shrunk.
player named
Spood is great.
Olo.
Spood is great. I love Spood. Glory to West Helm.
Second in command down. But Ramsay Pi
Agreed.
was immediately chased down by West Helm's army.
have made something happen, man.
Oh. Oh. With
Yeah,
Ramsay Pi
you were gonna die
dead,
eventually.
Knight Arcturus became the sole leader of the revolution. But he also knew it was only a matter of time before Spood finds out about his plans.
I want to make one thing clear. Anybody who is caught plotting against me will be executed in the name of West Helm. Glory to West Helm.
Now, before the border drops, the Island 1 leaders all met to discuss what to do about the Netherites in the volcano. Going into the meeting, people were not happy with Infernus and the Linguini Mafia, who were believed to be keeping Netherite to themselves.
Please keep all your weapons holstered at all times unless you absolutely have to take them.
The meeting began with Westhelm's representative and Spoot's newly appointed second-in-command, Spider.
We asked if you had netherite, and you lied. You said there was no netherite, that you had looked in it, and that you hadn't found any.
Because people were immediately starting to gang up on Infernus, Benji from Elysium tried to keep the peace.
Why is it Infernus' job to report on the netherite? There were people literally going into their territory, mine without authorization, and then accuse them of doing something wrong.
After some more discussion, Infernus was asked the big question.
Will you open up rights to mining underneath the volcano?
It is still our land. It is still the place where we live. And of course, trade, things like trade are important, but in terms of opening up the volcano, it is an adamant no.
Ooh. I agree.
I mean, I feel like trading wouldn't be that bad.
Now, Lingolini,
like,
it's a Mario
they're the only
time.
ones that can mine it, but like, if you're willing to trade for it, I don't see that as the worst thing imaginable.
I have to humbly disagree with
It makes a
Infernus
monopoly.
of not allowing anyone else to mine in the volcano. This is Island 1. We're all struggling against the nature and everything like that. Shouldn't we all be allowed to mine wherever we please?
No way.
Yeah, I did notice that as well. Yeah, Food hates meetings because he's not even here.
I believe we'd be open to give you
Spider is.
resources since it is your land.
But Seneca still said no.
The volcano is still our sacred land. We don't want hundreds of people there mining and ravaging it.
As a result, Lingolini went even further.
On the day one, Mario was here first on the volcano, and we're able to mine there, but it's not fair that no one else can mine. While your queen is over there with the diamond boots, some people don't even have any armor.
Eventually, people started using scare tactics.
That volcano
As he should.
Insanely active.
I mean, I am with Linguini on
next
that.
2 days.
Like, he is the first person there. Like, he should have to say so.
That's propaganda.
Yeah, it's Linguini's land. I don't really see why Infernus is like saying what they can or can't do.
Every single nation on this island. You have an opportunity here to unite us all, or you have an opportunity to totally destroy that unitedness.
But Seneca still wouldn't budge.
For now, it's a no.
So, Lingolini made a big announcement.
Mario has a large chunk of territory in the volcano. The Linguini family declares independence from Infernus.
Okay.
And we will open mining to anybody who wants to mine.
Seneca's leaving?
Great.
Seneca had left the meeting, furious at Lingolini's betrayal.
I wish we had a better outcome, but this meeting's adjourned.
Saps, what just happened?
Dude, what just happened? Every leader in front of me just died.
And you had nothing to do with it.
It wasn't me. Someone was in the roof. I'm getting framed-ish.
Following yesterday's trap, Saps was on the run, as he was now the most wanted and notorious criminal on Island 2.
I'm screwed. What am I supposed to do?
He had no choice but to hide amongst the dense jungles and swamps of the southern island. But he also knew that the longer he hid, the more guilty he looked. So earlier, he had decided that he would turn himself in under the condition that he is given a fair trial. Flux, meanwhile, was satisfied with the success of his plan, but it wasn't over quite yet.
We got 2 leaders left to kill. Call me Cass, and of course, the guy who demoted me.
And because Seraphim was dead, Flux sent another member of his crew to take care of the job. Oh no.
Nuke it on the block. Nuke it on the block!
There we go. To the world, this looked like yet another senseless assassination. But to Flux, it was the strategic progression toward making the people of Island 2 paranoid. So paranoid that they wouldn't trust anybody, and especially not Island 1. In fact, the new leadership of Tricolor was already preparing for Island 1 to invade.
I think we should secure our nation, make sure we have plans when inevitable war and fighting starts.
Sending aid to Island 1 was officially off the table, and the construction of the Luminara Bridge had come to a stop. After all these days, Flux's plan was finally working.
Look at the squad. Look at
Now,
that
the Cast
squad.
Coalition, meanwhile, hosted a diplomatic meeting on day 6 to try and increase the morale of Island 2 before the border drops. Although Cass herself was too scared to attend the meeting.
And I want to enter, but my members are telling me not to because there was an attempt on my life yesterday.
Right. Because Cass was one of the last remaining major leaders on Island 2, she now had guards with her at all times.
Here, I'll trade you armor.
Why?
Just want to make sure you guys do not die. Please don't die.
That said, everyone would soon be tuning into the trial of Saporada to find out whether Saps will be freed or executed. Several nations argued over who would get to host the trial, but the Commonwealth ended up
A4
winning.
Horse didn't make
We've
it into
made
the
this
video.
beautiful
Yeah,
video
what do you do?
to show the
I don't
world
know
that
who
the
that is.
Commonwealth is still the strongest.
But first...
Oh, here it comes.
Why is it up here? They're moving the warden up.
What? Why would you attack it?
No, they're not.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder why.
They're bringing it to the
Yeah, no, you deserve this. You deserve what's about to happen. I hope it goes. I do. Wait, it wasn't moving. It was just sitting there by itself, and he attacked it.
I'm surprised it's just. Oh.
Yep, you deserve that.
They made it rising lava?
I'm surprised it made it that far.
So remember that discovery that Sidefall made? Well, it was a warden, also known as the most dangerous creature in all of Minecraft. Sidefall had then renamed the warden to Rising Lava, so that when he was accidentally killed by it, the entirety of Island 1 went into a panic.
Oh, that's smart.
The lava is not rising, but this is just as dangerous. The warden had been unleashed onto Island 1, going from place to place, terrorizing civilizations.
Oh, where they put the name tag on it, it doesn't despawn either.
Oh my god. Dude, how is anyone gonna stop this? Until eventually it got to West Helm.
Oh.
But the West Helm army was ready.
Oh, dude, look at these guys. There's a Lord of West Helm right here. This is why these guys are the goats. This is my nation right here. They're
This
ready.
is awesome. They should put it in the Coliseum.
Come on. Oh my gosh.
Dude, this music is so good.
Tim said A4
Yeah.
Horse was a person that found Saps when he was in hiding and actually believed he was innocent. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That is actually really cool. I actually should watch Saps' video on like his perspective on everything. But I've been watching like issues like streams that he did of like the behind the scenes right now.
Right. I wonder if me and Ace were talking off stream about this one video I saw on this, and it had these people that were like Breaking Bad and they made like drugs. I wonder if they made it into the video.
Do you want me to spoil it now or not?
Let's not.
Okay. I actually have talked to West Helm's band crew member. Really, that's actually really, really cool. Because they are definitely one of the cooler parts of this video. For sure.
That is pretty cool.
That is actually really, really cool.
The defendant Saporada is accused of 7 counts of murder. The
including the murder of Joe Field, the murder of Alkaline Elk, and the murder of our very own Coraline. I will hear the prosecution's argument, followed by the defense, and then I shall make my ruling.
This isn't fair to Saps, because there's gonna be bias.
Yeah.
Prosecution.
Saps was the only one that had no bias.
Your Honor, Saps constructed a meeting hall which contained the deadly trap, pointed at everybody but himself. As a prelude for the meeting, he had his accomplice, Seraphim, assassinate his leader before running to the trigger, ready to pull the trap. He then fled the scene after the trap went off, just long enough after faking his surprise. He is not only a cold-blooded murderer, but a terrorist.
I'm not sure, Dev.
The prosecution
Not
then
sure.
called a survivor of the trap, Zekor, to the stand.
We know after investigating that only one seat had no trap. Can you identify who was sitting in that seat?
It was Saprada.
And who built the meeting hall with that seat?
It was Saps. You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island. May your death today satisfy us all.
Then it was time for the defense, for Saps to give the most important speech of his life.
All I ever wanted for this island was peace and cooperation between the nations. The loss at the meeting yesterday was extremely devastating and came out of nowhere. But I can tell you right now, I'm innocent. It wasn't me. The leadership in Luminara helped me build the meeting area.
He's gonna expose them.
And we're the only people who knew about the area before the leadership meeting.
Okay. I just had to stop it right now. I just noted that that's Jesus on the right there, and it completely messed me up in the middle of his speech. I didn't expect Jesus to be at the trial.
And then to the left of him, you have a cranky bus driver.
I've seen this so many times now. I've never noticed that Jesus was just chilling right there with sunglasses.
With the shades.
That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
What?
Gotoga, Five Rotation, Snowbird 334, and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Hold on.
This is my first time seeing that. Yeah, I
The
have
leaders
not
for the
seen
meeting,
that
they
until
must have
just
snuck
now.
into the roof of the meeting to make the trap. The
Jesus
people who I
with
thought
glasses.
I can trust the
Oh my
most
God, that's
used me for their
hilarious.
malicious intent and killed the leaders and blamed it on me.
Saps had figured out he was betrayed and framed by his friend
Let's
Flux.
go.
But
That's
he
my
would
go
end up
right there.
making a critical mistake.
Yeah.
I find it rather interesting that Three Below, the leader of Luminara, is one of the only people who survived the trap. I find that rather interesting.
What about it?
Well,
Saps falsely assumed that 3 Below Zero, the beloved leader of Luminara, was also behind the murders. And with that mistake, Saps turned everyone against him.
Saps, is that all you have to say?
I guess.
All right, I'm ready to make my decision. I, Judge Timebomb, find Saparado guilty on all counts.
That's insane.
To be taken to the top of the gauntlet and executed immediately.
I think his best bet would have been bringing up the past meeting and the bad blood.
Yeah, bring up the past meeting. Because, like, the problems that no one really thought about, and I don't even think really Saps really thought about it, no one really thought about the motive. Like, what would Saps, like, reasoning be for killing these guys? And, like, once you realize he doesn't really have one, it kind of doesn't make sense for him to be the one responsible.
Yeah, if anything, he has the exact opposite behavior of a killer.
Oh my god, look at him go. Look at him go.
He's
bailing.
running.
He's bailing. 5 stars. It's like GTA 5
Bro
stars.
put the jets on.
Oh, hardcore parkour. Hardcore parkour.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, look at him. Dude, this is
This
why
is
he's
awesome.
my goat. He's my goat. Oh shit.
Oh.
Don't worry. He has a plan. He has a plan. He could have just taken that boat right there, I'm not gonna lie.
That's what he should have done.
Where'd he go?
He escaped, man.
you guys should talk more. It's a reaction video. We want to see what you guys have to say. Oh, for sure. I'm mostly just trying to make sure that like everyone can also hear instead of just listening to me. But for sure,
It'd be awesome if we did this again.
I do want to react to the next one with the Purge. That one I will react to. I don't know if I'll do it on stream. It just depends on how long it is, but I do want to react to it.
Yeah, maybe one day we could do like shorter videos, like not ones that are like 3 hours long, but like get a collection of like smaller videos, and that could be doable.
Day 7.
Wow.
So how was your guys' day?
Shouldn't have been dropping.
You know how awkward it is? Like, they're all just sitting there, like, no one's talking. That would be really awkward, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're just sitting there, just waiting for God knows how long.
Dropped. At first, people were kind of in awe.
Well, not very long. I mean, these his servers are based like on sessions, so it's only open between a certain time. Yeah.
But it's just like it just looked like they were sitting there for a while. Is all I'm saying. Like no one was talking, they're just chilling there, and I'm like, that I don't know. I would feel awkward.
Resources wasn't all in one direction.
I still think it's crazy if it is like 2 to 3 hours, how much progress they have made in a short amount of time.
Started meeting for the first time.
That's why I give like full props to anyone that's like really good at building and stuff like this. Like, it's a skill set.
It's not just being good at building, it's about being efficient while you're doing it too.
Or maybe one day start an SMP of your own and you need more people, pick some more out of chat, and we will have our own SMP with free will. You can make a nation. I don't know if I'm gonna ever do like a nation like this, but I have thought about doing stuff like this for like for a Kabbalah. But that would be cool to like try to bring people in. But we would definitely have to get that organized and whatnot. We're not doing it for season 2, but maybe if we do season 3.
At the beginning of day 7, Lingolini made a big decision.
Just a lot of problems they had to work out.
There was a lot of moving parts, so we would have to get everything organized, but if we did it, we could definitely do that.
After yesterday's Netherite meeting, which got a little heated, Lingolini had legitimate fears that Infernus might seek revenge against
we have talked about doing a big tournament with actual players from like chat, and then people can join in. They can like go out, make their teams, would have like roles, whatnot, and then like we could just like host it. I would like, you know, just like voiceover matches and be the announcer.
Sensing potential danger, Cass decided it was
that could
best
be
for
really cool,
Lingolini
but
to
again,
set up
we would
his
have to
home
really work
outside
it
of
out.
the Cass Coalition. That said, the Cass Coalition was now bigger than ever before. On day 7, Cass hosted a funeral for the deceased Wood Daddy, and over 100 people across both islands showed up.
What a shame.
We
We
are
lost a
gathered
good
here
one.
today in the cherished memory of Wood.
Wait, there's a Wood Mommy? Oh my god.
While Cass's influence grew, the Commonwealth
day of
was
weeping.
in shambles. Saps' trial yesterday was a disaster for the Commonwealth. Island 2 had entrusted the Commonwealth to run the trial of Saps. So when Saps escaped his execution, people lost all faith in the Commonwealth, which at one point was the most powerful
Yeah, I didn't notice that, Dev.
civilization
It
in the
literally did
world.
look like a
On
Minecraft.
day 7, most of the Commonwealth leaders resigned, leaving just one player, Sitzkrieg, as the sole ruler of the Commonwealth.
We're actively searching for Saps right now. We will restore honor to the Commonwealth.
I'm sure you will,
One of
Sitzkrieg.
Sitzkrieg's biggest goals was to find and kill Saps, but his other big
Wait, there
goal
was
was
a
to
Wood
regrow
baby?
the
That a
Commonwealth's
child?
population, which
That's-
by this point had shrunk by
I mean,
half.
it
So
was
Wood
Daddy
public invites, especially
I mean,
to
their
the
names
people
were
around
Wood
the
Daddy
wall,
and Wood
it
Mommy. I
actually
guess
did
there had to
work
be a child.
until one of the people who moved
But now
in
she's a
was
widow,
Knight
having to just
Arcturus,
raise
the
this
lead
child on her
builder
own?
of Westhelm, who
And like
had
no
to
one's
flee
even gonna
from
get
Westhelm
like
because
accused
Smoot
that
had
that
found
baker
out
lady that
about his
forced him
secret plans
to literally
for
just murder
revolution.
himself. God,
Yeah, the Commonwealth is letting us hide out here. So as long as Spoo doesn't find us, we should be okay.
Speaking of fugitives, the world's biggest fugitive, Saps, was back to hiding in the jungle after miraculously escaping from his trial, although his spirits were quickly fading.
Everyone thinks I'm a murderer. I just don't know what to do anymore.
Saps knew that Sitzkrieg and the Commonwealth soon planned to scout the entire southern islands to hunt him down.
Make it to the
So
lead.
on day 7, Saps decided that his best bet was to leave his home island and flee to Island 1. But
Yeah, I
it
could've saw that
wouldn't be
coming.
so easy. Because the border had just dropped, people were constantly going back and forth between the two islands, which means traveling by sea could be dangerous. So Saps decided on another method of travel. He went to the place where he was least expected. He's trying to use the bridge.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my god. Oh, look, it's teleportation.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh no.
Island 1.
Now, instead of chasing Saps, the
all
Luminara
like, dude,
builders
what the
instead
hell did I
retreated
just
to
see?
inform everyone else that Saps was on his way to Island 1. Saps, meanwhile, quickly sailed the rest of the way to the other island, although what happened next was unexpected.
Oh, there he is. Hey, buddy.
Hello. You scared the crap out of me. Am I allowed to touch this water? Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know, it's good. On the south side of the island, it's safe.
It turns out earlier, Saps had reached out to a bunch of people on Island 1, offering them 2 stacks of diamonds if they give him a safe place to hide. And out of all people
last
to
guy was probably
accept his
scared for his
offer,
life.
it was
Probably.
Turntap, the leader of
Like,
the
he's just
Covenant,
standing
the most
on, like, that
feared and
long-
militaristic civilization
That
on
long
Island
stretch
1.
of the bridge, and he's just looking at
I
Saps
ran
that's
across
running at
The
him.
giant bridge that Luminar is building, and like all of Luminar.
Probably thought he was gonna get
When
murdered.
Saps and Turntap finally arrived at the Covenant, Turntap immediately distributed Saps' diamonds to the Covenant army. But then, in a
Why is the
surprising move,
most
he
dangerous
sent them
criminal
out
on this
a
island
secret
running towards
mission.
me with diamond
Turntap
armor?
had sent the Covenant hit squad to Island 2.
Oh,
But not to
oh boy.
accomplish a goal for the Covenant per se,
Oh.
but actually upon the request of Infernus.
Dude, look at their
Linguini
face!
betrayed us.
I had to
humiliated
give it to
us.
them. Infernus has a really
Ruined our
cool looking
sacred
nation.
land.
Yesterday,
Yes,
Lingolini
I think
had
so
opened up
far
the
they have
volcano for
the
netherite
probably
mining.
have the
biggest-
best.
People from all across
Wait a
Island
minute.
1 had started mining in the volcano.
Are they gonna try to
Even though
assassinate
Linguini had now
Linguini?
moved out of the
I don't know
volcano,
what to
Seneca
talk about.
felt that since people were already mining, she had no choice but to let them
No.
stay. She was not happy about what Lingolini had done, and Seneca
No.
wanted revenge. Oh! They're killing the entire mafia.
Another one down, baby.
Oh my god. Now, the reason the Covenant was willing to do Seneca's bidding wasn't just because she let them mine for netherite before anyone else. But because as a civilization that values honor and loyalty, the Covenant didn't appreciate how Lingolini so publicly betrayed Infernus. They found him.
Oh no.
We could have had Island 1 at peace and world peace, and we still can, really.
Oh, here they go.
But over my grave, he will not be a part of it.
Yeah, they're trying to get out. There's just no way.
They've got him.
If they had a lava bucket or something.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I mean, when the Covenant is literally coming after
The
you,
Covenant had
to be fair,
massacred the
from what I've
Lingolini
heard,
mafia.
what ended up happening was one of the Covenant guys that went after them asked Linguini, they're like, "Oh, dude, we're lost. Where are you? Like, what's your coordinates so we could like try to figure out where we're at?" And they just told them where they were, without really knowing that the Covenant was coming to kill them. So as soon as they sent the information, it was over.
Oh no.
So they literally used them to find where they were. My goat turned into lamb, lamb kebab.
Before anyone could retaliate, the Blue Cross
What a
announced
shame.
they would schedule a hearing, calling on the Covenant to
Oh,
explain
one of Linguini's men
what
did
they
it.
had
Oh, that's even worse.
He got betrayed.
Howdy, Flux. Oh, you got some fancy armor now.
Yeah, got it from Island 1.
No, is this
Really?
stronger armor, or
Earlier
is this
today,
just
Flux
like
and his crew had
a
gotten their
design
hands on
thing
a
that you can do?
super rare armor trim.
It's just
Trading with the
design
Covenant,
trim.
who had
Okay.
picked up the armor trim from the Warden when he
Uh,
died.
The only thing that really upgrades your
Now,
armor,
of course, Flux had no idea that
like,
the Covenant was
from
also
Diamond
trading with
is
and
just
harboring
netherite.
his arch nemesis, Saps. But he did know one thing.
but it looks
I heard
nice.
Saps
It
ran
does
Island
look-
1. So we put out a massive bounty on his head.
Flux was now determined to have Saps killed because Saps was the only other person
The
in
Covenant
the
guy
world
pretended
who
to
knew
be a
that
new
Flux
guy
was
to the
behind the
event
murders
and
of
asked
all
coordinates-
the Island 2
coordinates
leaders.
for the
Basically,
location
if
by
Saps
one of
dies,
Linguini's
Flux
men.
gets away with
Gotcha.
everything. And ideally, the sooner Saps dies, the better because of incidents like yesterday.
That includes the prosecution himself and their ringleader, Fluxion.
Fortunately for Flux, it didn't seem like anyone at the trial believed Saps. If anything, Saps' accusation only made people hate him more, especially the people of Luminara, who weren't happy that Saps accused some of their fellow citizens. What do you want to do to Saps?
Kill on sight. We hunted him down the other day. We
Yeah.
couldn't find him, but we have speculation of where he is.
After the murder of their beloved leader 3 Below Zero, Luminara soon planned to host an election, and the current frontrunner was a player named Legacy.
Me and my parrot, we've just been going around to different houses, knocking on doors. I think we're gonna win this thing.
For a moment, Flux also considered a run for leader, although he had basically already accomplished everything he wanted to do.
Look, no matter what people say, Island 1 was planning to invade us. They would have just walked right ahead. But now that we have stronger leaders, more cautious leaders, they're not gonna do that. We have world peace. And not because of a bridge.
Yep.
But because of me.
Yeah, it was all you, dude. All you. Definitely not the ego, just, you know.
Since the
Going
beginning,
overboard.
Flux's philosophy was simple.
Yep.
You can never show kindness to your enemy if your enemy wishes to destroy you. If you build a bridge, they'll use it to invade you. If you offer them aid, they'll use it to kill you. This is why Flux believed it was necessary to eliminate the Island 2 leaders who wished to be kind. But the cost of their deaths was devastating. The people of
I mean, they can
Tricolor
try, but
still
ain't a single
mourned
one of them
Jofiel,
going
building a massive
turn
statue to honor
turn
their
tap.
deceased
As long as
leader.
Saps is under turn tap, you can roam around freely. Yeah.
Our nation, obviously, the
No
passing
one
of
really
Jofiel
wants to
and
mess
Chaos
with the
Gate
Covenant,
Lord.
and it makes sense.
Meanwhile, the
But
people
get to
of
understand,
Aperion
yeah.
had
the
elected a
Covenant
new
is
leader,
very
but
scary.
Aperion was never quite the same after the death of Alkaline Elk. The people of the Commonwealth were also in shambles, having a much smaller civilization than they started with. And even though there was some peace on Island 2, people didn't feel a sense of clarity,
Wow.
but instead a sense of unease and revenge. They needed closure, and they were determined to kill the person who they believed murdered the leaders they loved. Saps knew that it was only a matter of time before someone hunts him down, or someone in the Covenant betrays him to collect the massive bounty on his head. So Saps made a last-ditch effort to try and get a strong ally for his cause. He asked Turntap to take him to the largest nation on Island 1. But on their way to the Westhelm Capitol building, they ran into a citizen of Aperion from Island 2 who recognized Saps.
Oh. Oh, hey.
Hey, what's up, bro?
Neutral ground? Neutral ground.
Why would you do that?
We really
Why would you do that? Yeah. Just walk away.
Saps and his crew then entered the capital.
Can I speak to the glorious leader of Westhelm, please?
Yeah, I'll go grab him.
Hello. The Covenant leaders brought me. Can we have a meeting?
When you have
I'm not gonna lie,
a whole
Sam,
nation full of
you
just
coming to me after a meeting
trained,
after what happened
like
last time,
really good
even if it wasn't to do with
PvPers.
you.
Listen, I just want to talk.
What about what?
You're not going to get a lot of people trying to mess with you.
Saps, I'm
sorry. No.
Ultimately, Spood rejected Saps' request for a meeting
Good
because
boy,
Spood
keep
didn't
walking.
exactly trust him and had no real
Keep
reason to
on
help
walking.
him. So instead, Saps tried another
Poor guy.
civilization, the Alcaracina Pirates.
Oh, that's right. Their leader died.
Yeah.
Although when he arrived, things felt a little off.
Good old Perry the Platypus.
Drop all your gear.
Well, about that. Wherever you think is the safer option. At the end of the day, I don't want any of you guys to get killed for something that I'm being framed for, you know?
But then, suddenly,
Yeah.
Need to leave?
You gotta give it a turn
had
tap.
realized
He
that the
figured that out
pirates were planning
immediately.
to kill Saps to collect the massive bounty on his head. So he told Saps to run.
What's going on?
That's smart.
I don't know how he figured it out, but he was like, I don't trust
Now,
these
on
guys.
their way back
We're-
to the
we're leaving.
Covenants, Turntap suddenly started acting suspicious
I think it's awesome
himself.
that like he warned them.
Yeah.
What's going on?
We need to go back to
But this next part, like this part right here, it's
You need to tell me
very
what's
weird
going
from
on, I'm
him.
not coming with you.
He definitely should have just told him
We
what
can handle this on our own.
what was happening.
Here, I'll explain to you in a sec. Just come on.
Listen, it's hard to trust people right now, so I'm putting
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
know,
faith into
well-
you.
This is so suspicious. As Saps ran, he pondered his choices. Either he puts his life in the hands of Turntap, who may be wanting to kill him and collect the bounty for himself, or he runs away. Now.
Yeah, I agree, Dev. It definitely wasn't the smartest plan, but I think Saps was just desperate at that point. Like he just wanted
Saps
anyone
then climbed the mountains
that,
of Island
that might
1,
listen.
escaping from the last
'Cause
remaining person.
Besides
I think he's
Turntap,
only-
no one else was like really wanting
He
to
was
work
now
with him.
all alone in a world.
Well, I was
of
about to say
people
maybe
who hated
Seneca.
him and wanted him dead.
I mean, maybe because they are like working with the Covenant a little
And
bit.
so he ventured into the snow.
Yeah, I feel like it would have been smart taking someone like Saps, because like Saps knows the land
and
of
started
the other
collecting
island.
blocks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Saps, what are you doing?
I can't trust anybody. Flux won. He completely won. There's just no point anymore.
No, Saps, don't do it. Saps, don't do it.
No.
Saps, this isn't the
On
way.
day 7, Saps built a tower in the tundra, a monument for people to remember him by.
Don't do it, buddy.
And he planned to jump
You,
off.
you have too much to live for. Don't do it.
No.
But he didn't.
If I have to die, I'm gonna make sure he does too.
Let's go. That's my go. If I'm going down, you're going with me. Day 8.
Welcome everyone.
It's the Coliseum.
Today we
Welcome
have
in,
two
Monkey.
new
You missed
prisoners who
like
will
more than
fight
half
to
of the movie,
death.
but it's all good. You're here at the best part.
Rich, you are charged with the attempted murder of several innocent West Helm farmers. Remy, you are charged with conspiracy to murder West Helm Foods to
No.
buy Dino's Earth. Ready, set,
Poor Remy.
fight!
He has to fight a guy with diamond armor.
Here they go.
Oh wait,
Well,
no,
he only has a diamond chest
Yeah,
plate.
he only has the diamond chest plate.
Put that switch.
It actually looks better for. Oh my gosh. That's really
I was in the
fun.
hospital yesterday and the day before. Are you feeling better, Monkey? Are you good now? Oh yeah, teabag that body. There you go, Remy. That's my
Remy the
go.
Red had won his duel in the Colosseum, and all of his crimes, including the murder of dinosaurs, were expunged from his record by Emperor Spood himself. He was now a legend, and his restaurant became more
I'm not gonna lie,
popular
but
than
But now
I'm
that I
starting to
join
kinda
into, you
hate.
just join into what we
Now, it's
like
been
to
a
call
busy few
pure
days for
cinema.
Emperor Spood. He was always
Yes.
working on different things. Have you seen our aqueducts? Show me your aqueducts, Spood.
Look at it
Food
behind
poisoning? Don't worry about that part. Don't worry. Remy's a
I
good
don't
cook.
really know.
He's
What
one
is
of the
the
best.
point
He's
of
better than
anything?
Gordon
We
Ramsay.
just build
We have too many builders and not enough
It's just
ideas.
fake news.
Now, while Spood was an effective leader, he did have to constantly watch his back for assassins.
You know, I've thwarted like 5 assassination attempts, and guess what? I've just found out about another.
No way. Spood's entire reign
You
began
can't kill
with
this
him
man.
almost being killed, so he was always extra careful and
I'm not
sensitive
gonna lie.
about where he went.
I kinda
and
don't
who
like
he
Spood
associated
anymore.
with. It's also why Spood was
Why?
particularly angry when
I
he
just
found out
don't
that one
like
of the
him.
people who planned to kill him
Dude,
was his
he's
own lead
awesome, though.
builder, Knight Arcturus.
He's acting like a tyrannical
According to some of
king.
my
What are you
sources,
talking
Knight
about?
Well, that's
Arcturus
the
was seen
point.
in
Who
the
else would
Commonwealth
fit
earlier
that
today.
role? You gotta have at least one.
Spood had sent spies across the world to find Knight Arcturus.
Just because you
When
have one
I
doesn't
was
mean
in the
it's
hospital
good.
for
Spood immediately reached out to
I thought you were
Sitzkrieg
talking
to
about
request
Remy
he be
because he
handed back
actually
to
does food
Westhill.
poison everyone on the
However,
island. So I
given
thought
that
you were
the
talking about the
Commonwealth
video.
was low
That's
on
my bad.
citizens and needed good builders, Sitzkrieg decided to
I've
reject
also been
Spood's
food poisoned
request.
before, and it was not a fun time. So I'm sorry to hear about that, but hopefully you're feeling better.
Tyrants. This made Spood erupt with fury.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure that everybody knows the Commonwealth is corrupt. They said that talking.
And so Spood went around telling everyone about how much he hates the Commonwealth. This whole situation became a massive drama. And it
Yeah, I'll be
actually got to
honest,
the
I've
point where
never
rest
liked
of
the
Island
Commonwealth.
2 was getting
I don't know what it
annoyed
was
with the
about them, but I've
Commonwealth.
never liked
I
them.
don't get why the
And
Commonwealth
maybe it's
doesn't
just
hand 'em
Sitzkrieg,
over. We don't need a war
but like,
with West
I've
Unlike
never
the
liked that
Commonwealth,
nation.
Cass had a big population, and she didn't care about losing citizens who were troublemakers. For example,
that's fair.
earlier, one of her citizens, Addison27, had gone to Tricolor, dug into Jofield's grave, and had stolen Jofield's head.
Can I wear this?
That's insane.
But
That's
instead of protecting
diabolical.
him,
And
Cass
people think
immediately
he's a
removed
grave
his
robber?
accent from the Cass
This
Coalition
man
and alerted
took your
Tricolor
leader's
of his
head,
location,
said, "Can
causing
I wear it?"
Addison to
and he just
flee
left.
Island 2. It was this kind of
Well-
no-nonsense leadership that earned Cass a
Wait,
lot of
that
respect from
trumps
not only her
everything
citizens, but other
that
Island 2
Spood
nations
has
who are
ever
now
done
much more
or has
willing to
thought
ally with
of
Cass
doing.
than with the Commonwealth. The very existence of the Cass Coalition also provided a sense of security to smaller groups, like this new nation who are mostly
Oh,
cheese
it had it
merchants
for a
and
split
call
second.
themselves the
Freaking turkey!
Conquistadors.
This is the way of cheese.
Oh my god.
Since the border dropped yesterday, the
banana
economies
case-
of most Island 2 nations were prospering.
Oh wait,
with
we're about
heavy
to get
amounts
to the
of
best
trade
P-pop
and
moment.
tourism
Hold on,
between
hold on.
islands.
It's literally coming up.
Meanwhile, in Barbie Land,
Ish. I have news.
what?
I'm marrying Oppenheimer.
What?
Oh my
On
god.
day 8, the player
No
Oppenheimer
way.
had marched into Barbie Land, but instead of destroying it with a nuke, he
Dude, this
apparently
B plot,
liked it
I
so
actually
much that
kind of
he
wish we got to
proposed
see
their
more of it.
leader.
I'm not gonna lie.
Consider
I
this
can't
your
believe it.
invitation to the Barbenheimer
Yeah, like
wedding.
when I first watched this, I was like, "Oh, this is just this like funny little one-off thing." No, it comes back later and they're getting married, and I'm like, "Okay, sure."
And it has a bunch of hopper minecarts on the inside distributing.
Turkey's a really
As
funny
much
guy.
as
He does
Luminara
seem pretty
was
funny.
finally starting to
Huh?
live up to its
Monkey,
name
you
as
missed
the
a
light
lot.
of
I'm not gonna
Island
lie. You
2,
missed a
little
lot.
did its citizens
You gotta go
know,
watch the video.
among
Don't worry,
the
it's in the
quietly
description.
living,
So
the
you wanna
world's
watch
most
a good
deadly
movie?
group of
You can go watch the original video.
I'm
It's
thinking
really
of
good.
running in the election tomorrow.
But we still got a
Legacy's
decent amount
pretty
left.
popular, but I'm not worried.
While it seemed like each of the Island 2 nations
Just
had
get
their
him
own separate
assassinated.
goals, they were all still united under one mission
I love how
to
that's just the
find
answer
and
to
kill
everything. Yeah,
Saps.
just go assassinate this guy.
In fact, by day 8,
I mean,
Luminara
he's
had
already
told all
done
the other
it, like,
nations that
multiple
Saps had fled
times.
to
Yeah,
Island
but
Where's
no
one
one
more
knows.
head?
nations
That's-
were already
that's the
preparing
thing.
to send out hit squads later today. But Island 1, meanwhile, was currently dealing with a whole other political drama, the murder of Lingolini.
I cannot conceive how we are being this civil about this. They came in, they found him in the hole, they drowned him in lava.
This player, Vietnam, was one of the few remaining survivors in the Lingolini Mafia. Vietnam had
I only
escaped
got
the
one
Covenant
question,
attack
okay?
and wanted to get revenge against the Covenant. but
I got one question for Vietnam. Okay, if you're the only survivor, how come you weren't there to go help out Linguini? That's your leader. Why did you, at the first sign of trouble, leave your leader behind and not go help him? That's all I gotta ask. It's just a little bit weird. You would think that if you respect your leader enough, you would take a bullet for him. That's all I'm saying. But you left them to die, and now you're upset about it. I don't think you have any right.
I could see that, yeah. Maybe he was tasked. I mean, this is a big maybe. Maybe he was tasked to go find help. But even
Maybe.
then, yeah.
Now,
Especially
I'll
the
watch stream till we
mafia.
fall asleep later. Hey, no problem.
When you're in the mafia, there has to be a level of respect,
There has
a
to
level
be.
of loyalty to the Don. So
And he didn't have that.
Was finding it surprisingly
did not.
difficult to gather support.
He didn't have that. So I don't respect them.
See, while the Blue
Watching this
Cross
video game makes
condemned
me
the
want to play
Covenants,
Minecraft again.
Nobody
Now,
was
Vino
brave
was
enough
there
to declare
helping, but
war
after
on them.
Linguini
People
died, he had to
feared
run
the
away.
Covenant and its
Oh,
army,
so you only
which
ran
is
away
why Seneca
after.
secretly asked
I
Ben
mean,
to do
he
the
still
deed
just wasn't
instead
in the
of doing it
hole.
herself.
That's all I'm saying.
If people
Like,
knew
you
that
gotta
she
be
was
right
behind
there.
the attack, she would be
You
in
gotta be like,
big
yo,
trouble.
boss, get out of
But
her.
for
I'll hold them
now,
off.
nobody
And
would
you
face
fight the
any
Covenant. All right, you respect that
consequences for
challenge.
the
He just didn't do
massacre
it.
of the Lingulini Mafia.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm sure he was loyal. I'm just kind of.
Going
I'm
back
kind
to
of being an
Westhelm,
asshole. I'm
on
not
day
gonna lie.
8, Emperor Spood was really only thinking about one
I
thing.
need someone
how
to
get
blame for
revenge
Linguini's
against
death.
Knight Arcturus.
So I'm gonna put it on him.
After the Commonwealth
lost a
rejected
good one.
Spood's
We
extradition
lost a good one.
request, Spood's
And
initial
he's the only
reaction
one I
was
can
to
blame.
begin preparing for war. But what made him think twice was his belief that the Commonwealth was a massive nation with probably a big army. Spood also knew that declaring war could risk the entirety of Island 2 coming to the Commonwealth's defense, and maybe launching a counterattack on Westhelm. So, Spood decided to change strategies. He instead decided to try and
Just
bait
being a
the
hater.
Commonwealth. See if
Exactly.
he can make them angry enough to do something rash. Something bad enough that would allow Spood to then declare war and have everyone's support. And Spood knew exactly how to make the Commonwealth angry. He invited back to the Westhelm capital the one person he knew the Commonwealth hated the most.
There he is! It's the GOAT!
he's with Turntab again.
And
Yeah.
Turntab's here too for some reason. This is interesting. Because the Covenant had brought Saps to Westhelm yesterday, Spood had specifically asked Turntap to protect Saps and escort him to Westhelm once again. While Saps didn't fully trust Turntap, or Spood for that matter, he knew that a meeting with Spood was a massive opportunity, and it was worth the risk.
Spood is literally playing like 40 chess right now, and no one even knows it.
Yeah.
Saps, you are the person that, to my knowledge, murdered all those people on Island 1. Island 2, sorry.
It was not me. There is a person on Island 2 that is behind all of the assassinations and the corruption. His name is Flexion.
Emperor Spood was having trouble believing Saps, but he went along with it for now.
Well, it seems like we both have gripes with Island 2.
Spood then proceeded to tell Saps and the Covenant about his feud with the Commonwealth, and how he needed Island 1's support in case a war breaks out. There was just one problem. The Blue Cross Alliance was as good as dead. Infernus had basically left the Alliance after the last meeting, and the Covenant had stopped responding to the Blue
Turntap
Cross
was asking the
because
best
of the
person to
Linguini
help
situation.
Saps. Oh, for sure.
So Spood decided
Like,
to
if
take
you're
things
gonna
into
get
his
help
own
from
hands and
anyone, you
individually
want
call
the Covenant to
big
be
four
the
nations
one.
of Island 1 for a meeting, and he wanted Saps to be there so he could tell the leaders about corruption on Island 2.
But I also think getting help from
Now, because
Spood
of
is really
Saps'
helpful because, like,
reputation,
he
Seneca
has
and
probably the
Benji
most
were
people out of
hesitant,
any
but
of the
as
other
long as
nations.
the meeting was in a wide open area
Like,
without
he has
Between
a lot
that
of
they
people.
decided they would
Like, it's
go.
between them and then the Cash Coalition, I think, that might have the most. Because the Commonwealth lost a lot of people.
I thought maybe Seneca's probably had Infernus.
They might be like
probably
third.
has a lot to do.
They might be like third. I don't think they have as much as.
To begin the meeting,
Westhelm.
Spood first had Saps.
They might
It's
have
hard
more
to say.
fighters.
I've been
They
put
might
on
have more
trial
fighters.
and sentenced to death for a crime I did not commit.
Spood's goal with this meeting was to convince all the leaders that Island 2 was a threat to Island 1.
One of my right-hand men was murdered in cold blood by someone in association with the Commonwealth. It's one of the many injustices I've heard about on Island 2, and I want justice.
Then, Turntap of the Covenant made his own statement.
A few days ago, Covenant was approached by Luminara to speak of a potential trade agreement. Legacy AN approached me in regards to Flexion, the guy who Saps is claiming killed everyone, which I do believe.
Whoa. Apparently, back when the Covenant traded armor trims with
But I really don't
Flux, they
like
had
what
also
has
done
happened to the
same
Covenant. They're
deal
like the
with
island
Legacy,
dog
and
at this point.
Legacy had
Their leader is
voiced
just
concerns
listening to
to
other
Return
people's
Tap
command,
about
doing their
Flux's
jobs
run
for them,
leader,
like being a
including
guard
how
dog
Flux
or a
was
tap
demoted
dog.
from second in command, and rumors that
That
he
is
paid
true.
people diamonds
But
to vote
in
for
defense
him.
of them,
This
when
gave
you
Saps
know
and
that
Spook's
everyone else
stories
is
a
like
little
very
more
much scared of
credibility, which
you,
was crucial
and
for
like
getting
they are
everyone
very
on
cautious
board
about
with
it,
West Helm's
you working
military
with them can like
proposal,
kind of
which
lower their
was, if
guard,
any nation
and
from
then
Island
that
2
gives you also more
attacks
people to work
Island
with.
1, then the entirety
So it makes
of
it a lot
Island
easier
1
for you to
must
like take
strike
down
back.
people.
If all
So
leaders
it's
are in
not
agreement
the
to
worst
this,
thing, but I see what you're
please
saying.
say aye.
Aye.
Right.
Aye.
Listener Benji, you better
Benji
join
was
us right
hesitant
now.
to join
I
any
swear to
military
God.
alliance because Elysium was the nation of peace, and he knew that his people were opposed to any changes that threatened their peaceful lifestyle.
Council might not agree. Do you believe if Saps was at the council meeting, would he potentially have the chance to convince him after telling his story?
I think he might.
As long as Saps agrees, it's up to you.
I mean, yeah.
Saps and a few of the
Time
others
to the
then walked
moon,
to
boys.
Elysium on a mission to reunite Island 1.
Time to reunite everyone. Yeah, man up, Benji. His name is Benjamin Button. Yeah, man up.
Yeah.
I have been framed for the mass assassination of Island 2 leaders by Fluxion and his conspirator. So many other people have died to the same tyranny and corruption that has been on Island 2. I'm just so lucky to be alive and share my story with you guys.
But
It's a really good story.
as Saps spoke, the
really good
people of
story.
Elysium still had some doubts.
Against the corruption in Island 2, which is...
But who?
What is that? What does
we
that
are
mean?
not
That's vague. What does that
Are we
mean?
going to?
corruption?
Listen,
Elysium wasn't convinced that potential corruption on another island was enough of a reason for Elysium to get involved. But then, suddenly...
A few days ago.
What the... What is this? About 15
What the-
members of the West Helm Army.
Yeah, I love
had
how like some of them just
inexplicably
like
walked
stopped
right
there, like
through
looked at
Elysium.
everyone in there, and
They
then just
quickly
like kept on
left,
moving,
but it
like nothing
certainly
happened.
didn't help the tensions.
I hate Elysium.
Nonetheless, the proceedings
I mean, Elysium
continued.
just doesn't really care about anything else. They're just like, dude, leave us alone. We just want to live in peace.
Citizens would go
And
to
like,
war. I
honestly,
think
kind of
Elysium
fair.
Citizens need to have a say in that.
Yeah.
True. After even more
But you
deliberation,
still need
and after
order,
even
though.
More
Oh,
time
for sure.
passed,
It definitely doesn't seem like
something
the
important.
citizens at Elysium act listen. Commonwealth actually better than Elysium? I don't know about that. They were trying to kill their own leaders. Like they assassinated each other for power. Like at least Elysium, they're just like kind of chill and they just don't listen. But like when you're trying to kill each other at that point, like it's just
After
not
Spider
working.
informed him that progress was stalling, Spoon had decided to send a squadron of the West Helm Army into the Commonwealth's territory to find and arrest Night Arcturus.
Oh dude, I love this scene as well.
Oh boy, they're almost there, I think.
Dude, the music!
Yes.
Whole peak!
Hello, Ben. We are here peacefully. We're simply looking for a man.
Here
by the
peacefully,
name of
but you're
Knight
holding an
underscore
axe.
Arcturus.
Alright. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at. We have not seen him, nor have we heard from him.
We don't have him.
So like, oh okay.
With their first plan failing,
He's, like, hiding
West
in the
Helm
wall.
went to plan B.
Shield wall, shield wall.
This is horror forming to a whole different degree.
They're forming a shield wall outside.
Everyone leave. We're getting out of here.
Dude, look at this guy!
Everyone bail, bail.
The
I'm gonna
West Helm
say he's a
squadron
pussy.
had successfully
I'm gonna say it.
intimidated the Commonwealth
They do
leadership
one
into
little shield
fleeing
wall
their
and then
own
you run
nation.
away.
West
The
Helm then
great
went
and mighty
around searching
Commonwealth?
every house, every mine, every
Just
the
crevice
shield
of the
wall.
Commonwealth.
Yeah, exactly.
But
My
ultimately,
point.
Night Arcturus was
You just
nowhere
leave your
to
whole
be
nation. You're
found.
just like, dude, you guys can have it at this point. Like, if I saw that and like my men told me, oh, they all just left. But like, you
Meanwhile,
just
at the Cass
just
Coalition,
stay right there. Don't leave. Stay right there. Because either they have to come back or they can just go somewhere else. That's our place now.
Run something by you real quick.
Yeah.
You know how everyone's trying to kill Saps?
Oh my
because
God,
of
it's
what he did.
Buggy B Clown.
And then during
Yep.
his trial, he was all like, Luminara was behind this.
Dude, I swear to God, he has the will of
Luminara
D.
built the trap.
I'm just gonna call it.
The
He has
leadership
the will of
in
D.
Luminara helped me build the meeting area. That includes the prosecution himself, Thomas 5200.
Elysium
and
had
the
no
ringleader, Flexi.
hierarchy, judgment, or power. Everyone could just straight up put a case on the leader, and the leader has to take permission from the entire association to proceed with anything. I mean, that's true. Like, I don't disagree that Elysium is banned, but like,
that guy?
I just don't think that the Commonwealth is better. I still think that they're worse. If I had to choose one.
Looks like him. Yeah.
What's he doing at Saps's place? And why is he gathering blocks?
You go to show Cass.
What do you think?
Interesting.
She's like squinting her eyes because the actual like video just looks terrible. You can barely see.
Go show this to Tricolor.
You're like,
And
interesting.
probably also if you're
I
young.
could barely see it, but you might be onto something. Siegfried can actually fight, but he was outnumbered, so smart decision to run away. Hey, it's a smart decision, but he didn't respect the child.
Reviewing his old video
That's all
footage
I'm
when
saying.
he happened to notice slugs
You gotta
digging
respect
for
the fight.
sand, a prevalent material in Saps's roof. On its own, this wasn't
But you
the
have
best
people
ever.
coming into your nation,
But
and they're
for
gonna
some
order farm
people,
on you, and you're just gonna leave.
It did
There's no
raise
respect
some
there.
questions.
You gotta order farm
Why is he showing this to the Tricolor instead of the Commonwealth? Because wasn't he placed on trial in the Commonwealth?
Well, I think, well, one, Cass told him to do that, but I think he's just trying to show everyone that might act listen.
Saps had spent the day getting
I don't
brought
think
into
they
meetings with the most
really like the
important people
Commonwealth
on
too
Island
much.
1, and
To be
he
very
didn't
honest.
really know what to make of this.
Because
In
remember,
one
like,
sense, he
they
was
were the
incredibly
ones
lucky
holding
to
Night
finally
Arcturus,
have some
and like
support.
everyone else was like kind of annoyed that they were
But
doing that.
he also
So that's also
questioned
probably
how
why.
real this support
He's showing his
is
old
and
symptoms.
who
I'm not
he can really
showing
trust.
anything.
See, Saps knew that the Covenant generally did not like the people of Island 2. The Covenant believed that Island 1 was the supreme island with better culture, customs, and traditions. They were also known to be ruthless, having massacred the entire Lingolini Mafia. It's why Saps was suspicious of Turntap's offer to continue protecting him, especially after he ran away. But Saps knew he needed powerful allies. As
He was showing to
world
the Commonwealth as
tensions
well, but
were
not
ramping up.
Luminara, because that's where Flux is at. Oh, okay.
When Spoon
So
invaded the
do show
Commonwealth
it.
yesterday, he got a lot of criticism, mostly from his own neighbors who were blindsided by the move.
Spoon could have dragged all my people into war. Elysium is a nation of peace.
Like that, any hope
Sure
for
it
a
is.
Big Four alliance was basically dead, especially since the other nations were now dealing with problems of their own. Earlier yesterday, Queen Seneca had found out that Elysium's newspaper Daybreak Media had somehow found out that she had directed the Covenant to kill Lingolini.
Oh boy.
This is why Seneca was so quiet yesterday during the Island 1 snow meeting. She knew this story would be coming out, and she was trying to figure out how she would respond. And on day 9, she made her decision. To dissuade people from invading Infernus, she would show strength by doubling down and hold a joint ceremony with the Covenant, parading around Lingolini's head.
Look, I like Linguini a lot, and I'm not the biggest fan of Seneca, but this is Aura. This is Aura. Okay, this is what the Commonwealth does not have. That
My
is
boy
how,
Linguini.
is how you actually, you know, Aura form. You show that you don't care. You're like, hey, that's fine. You can know I did that.
Who disrespect our volcano.
Elysium is a nation of peace. It's a nation of piece of shit. Bro, all of them always argue. They used to have a court sessions
Meanwhile,
like every
on the other
day.
side of the island, the
Oh
Blue
my God.
Cross was hosting a meeting.
Vietnam, I'm getting word that Infernus is having a ceremony to burn the head of Mario.
If I can't get his head back, then it's war. I will put my hands around each and every one.
The leaders and representatives then decided that Infernus needed to be punished,
That was
and they
crashed
started
out.
discussing whether or not to declare war.
That's crazy.
But then, not even a minute into the discussion,
If everyone is against them, then we are not going to.
Benji's dead. Benji's dead.
What?
Oh my god, Benji died.
Benji, the leader of Elysium, had suddenly died.
Huh.
And before anyone can even ask about what happened, a member of Daybreak Media made a shocking revelation.
We know that Benji had been one of the people who made the call to kill Lingolini.
What? Apparently, Benji had admitted to Daybreak Media that he, alongside Infernus, had approved the killing of Lingolini. At the time, Benji believed that killing Lingolini would finally resolve the conflict over the volcano and bring peace.
That's
to the
crazy.
island. But
Such betrayal.
He ended up seriously regretting this decision, so he told Daybreak Media everything, exposed Infernus, and then ended his life. Now, because Benji had repented, the Blue Cross Conference decided not to punish Elysium, and instead focused on Infernus.
I don't know about war. Maybe a trial? Give Infernus a chance to tell
Oh,
their
it's a
side.
chat. Why was
Flux
Flux
was
here?
representing Luminara at the meeting, and the leaders actually
That is a
agreed
good
with
question.
his idea.
'Cause, like,
So
he
later
doesn't
today,
need to
would
be there.
a
This is all
trial
about
against
Island
the
1. But, like, he was
entire
there
nation
representing
of
Luminara,
Infernus.
which was just kind of weird.
Now, when the meeting came
Like,
to
was
an
there a
end,
reason for him
Flux
being
was
there?
approached by a few guards from Tricolor.
Right. Look. We know about the assassinations, all right?
What
You're under
assassinations?
arrest. You're coming to Tricolor. You're gonna have a fair
What?
trial. Just come with us.
What are you talking about?
Tricolor had issued an arrest warrant for Flux after they
Oh,
obtained
Spood was
incriminating
also in
video
on the
evidence
meeting
from
as
a
well for the
citizen
assassination of the
Cast
Mafia.
Coalition.
He was just neutral. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Wow.
In any capacity.
What are you talking about?
It's also funny that out of all three, he's the one that was neutral.
You may be involved in other ways. If you believe yourself innocent,
He was there
It's
with
crazy
all
'cause
the
he didn't
leaders
do
from
anything.
Island 1 and 2. Oh, okay, so all the leaders were just there. Okay, that's interesting.
Trial and prove that you're correct, which I believe
This
you
is
are,
an
okay?
outrage against Luminara.
It's an
I
outrage!
can't believe that you would accuse me of this.
Now, the truth was, Tricolor wasn't necessarily convinced that Flux was guilty. They just wanted Flux to go to trial so that he could answer their questions about the videotape.
Why didn't you not bring this up beforehand?
So if you were guilty, run away.
You're seriously scared that I'm going to run away from a trial.
You agree after what happened with the Commonwealth, we could never be too careful about stuff like that. We're both
Fine,
not.
fine, I will go. But this is an outrage.
All right, let's go.
We're gonna remember this.
We will not stand for this.
Flux is getting arrested by Tricolor.
Bro is British? He might be.
He's like stopping every few seconds.
People stop. Don't worry about it.
The group then passed through Elysium and were about to sail off to Island 2 until...
Uh-oh.
It's New Kids on the Block!
New Kids on the Block.
Oh, hey, hey!
Yes!
What is this?
What?
I gotta be honest, this scene
Wait,
made me
Flux
fall
is
in
getting
love
away?
with Flux's character so much.
It turned out
So
Flux
much.
had secretly told a member of his own crew to come and attack him so that he could run away from his arrest without
Oh my gosh.
looking guilty.
Dude.
That's crazy.
The light Yagami level plays from Flux
When Flux
was
returned to
actually
Luminara,
insane.
his whole world had flipped upside down. He believed he had covered all his tracks, that he had gotten away with everything.
Big brain. Like, I never in a
But for
million
now, he
years
had
would
to
have
remain
thought,
calm
let me
and
get one of my
decide
own men
on
to
his next
attack me
move.
so that I can run away
Legacy.
from a trial.
Yeah. We've just been informed that you have ties to the Covenant, and they're working with Saps the Traitor. So the problem is, we're afraid you're a national security threat. You have two choices right now. You either drop out of the election this instant, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh, that's tough. All right.
By
Caleb
forcing
has thought he
Legacy
was
to
about to
drop
kill
out of
Flux.
the election,
Yeah, it's not gonna
Flux
happen
then
that
automatically
easily,
becomes the
sadly.
leader of Luminara.
Man.
Which means
Would've been
if
great,
Tricolor
though.
still wanted to arrest him, they wouldn't be able to just walk ahead and take him. They would have to invade Luminara itself. Yesterday, Emperor Spood had caused a lot of chaos with his failed attempt to capture Knight Arcturus. So
Flux
he
is a
spent day
god-level
9 repairing
manipulator.
relationships,
He
but also
truly was like
forming new ones.
just on one.
For example, earlier, Spood had received a message from a player named Addison27 who wanted to sell Joe Fuel's head in exchange for netherite. Spood accepted the deal, gave Addison a place to meet him at, but then he gave Addison's location straight to Tricolor.
I love Spood. Spood was so smart as well. I think if you had to give it to like the smartest people and like how they all like played, I think Flux is one and his Spood
a
is two.
strategic move by Spood to befriend the neighbors of the Commonwealth.
That's pretty smart.
Like
Later,
he
Spood also
knew how
visited
to
the
like
Covenant after he
how
heard
to
about
actually
some civil
make plays
unrest going on.
as like a government
so
leader.
They all just left, just like that.
Apparently, about half of the Covenant's entire population had decided to leave the Covenant. This is because they
Others are playing
believed
checkers while
Turntap was
Flux is playing
betraying the
chess.
Covenant's
Agreed.
values by
I
constantly
think
trading and
Flux is like
associating with Island
like
2.
10 out of 10.
And what made a lot of
I
them
think Spood's
really
like a
angry
solid
was
like
the
7.5,
fact that Turntap was
and then everyone
making
else
them
is like 5 and
protect
below.
Saps. See,
Or even 3
originally,
and below.
Turntap
Just to make
had
it fun.
only brought
But-
Saps in to get diamonds for his army. But the more he heard about Saps' story, the more he became captivated by
And 2
Saps
stacks
and
isn't really a
wanted to
whole
help
lot
him.
either.
It's
In
not,
fact,
but
the reason
for
Turntap
them,
acted
it
strangely
gives
on
them
day
a
7
massive
wasn't because he
advantage
was thinking
over
about
everyone
killing
else.
Saps. It was because he had just
Yeah, but I'm
saved
sure the
Saps
Covenant was a
from
pretty
the
big
Alcatrazina
population,
pirates,
and
he
it's like
was worried that
24
the pirates would
diamonds
attack
per
the Covenant
set,
in
and then they also
retaliation.
have diamond swords as well on top of that. That's
Anyway,
not a lot
now
of
that
armor to go
Turntap had
around.
the pirates against him, as well as much of the Covenant forces, which Turntap himself had trained to be ruthless, it's fair to say that his life was in grave danger. But before he and Spood could figure out a solution, the Covenant suddenly had a surprise visitor.
Come here. You're under arrest.
Uh-oh.
Yo, they're trying to
The
kill me.
leader has gone soft now. I would have left as well.
You killed our leaders. You destroyed our island.
After days upon days of searching, the Commonwealth
I don't know if
had
I would've left.
finally found Saps.
It's literally the guy.
I definitely would have been
Saps is
more
not
willing
hiding.
to work with
This
Spood
player,
personally,
Zekor, was
but
now the main diplomat of
that's
the
just me.
Commonwealth, and he knew that this was his opportunity to finally kill Saps. The last thing he needed to do was to convince Spood to hand Saps over.
Spood, come here. Please, let's have a talk. Let's have a chat. Are you a friend of this criminal behind you?
Alright, could you guys come inside?
Oh boy. Here we go.
We can put all of our fighting behind us. I propose a trade. You give me Saparada, and the Commonwealth gives you Knight Arcturus.
Oh wow.
RT for Zaps. I mean, where would this happen?
You can let us take Saparada now, and then we can kill Arcturus for you.
No,
That's a
no,
terrible
don't kill
deal.
him. He needs to fight in the Colosseum.
Alright, we can make that work as well.
Wait, so you're saying you know where he is? It's interesting because Sitzkrieg said he didn't.
Okay. We don't have him.
We do not know where he's at.
Look, he comes back
Like
every
right now,
and then.
Spood
We'll
has all
find
the
him.
cards
Really?
right now.
Is that
He
so?
has all the power
Really
in
does.
this.
Lie.
Like Zekor doesn't have anything to
So you'll
offer.
find him for me.
Spood, don't do this.
Look, Spood, I have to be honest. I'm shocked that you're defending this criminal. Either you accept this deal right now, or I tell everyone from back home that you're harboring Saparada.
Okay.
They'll all declare war on you.
Yep.
This will be the end of West Ham.
Yeah, try. Because they're working with the Covenant still, and they got Infernus. That could also help. That's not really gonna go
So,
well for you.
just to make the terms of this deal very clear, because I want to be accurate. You expect me to give up an innocent man in exchange for a terrorist? Is that really your offer?
a terrible officer.
He's not innocent.
Alright. Get out.
Woo!
Now.
Holy aura.
That aura right there, that's why he's my goat. I've just been saying like all my favorite characters are my goats, but he's my goat. But yeah, that deal was terrible. Like, the Covenant didn't have the person they were looking for. They don't have the
Soon
numbers.
It would be time for the trial of Infernus.
Like, Spood has way more people, and most of the people on Island 2, they're not going to want to fight Spood if the Covenant's with them. Like, even though like they lost some people,
would be there
they
to
still
help
had a
him, which
lot
meant Sabs
left.
also had to go. He
So,
wanted
like,
the
you're
Covenant's
fighting
protection,
an
which would
uphill
actually
battle
come
right
in
there.
handy. What? Sap's getting attacked. Oh no. Oh boy, Sap's getting attacked again.
I'm surprised he did not die right
The
there.
attacker was taken out immediately by the Covenant, but this led to another problem.
We need to know whether we should keep Infernus in the area. We are worried about assassinations.
Not going in a building, we're having this outside.
Seneca and the rest of Infernus had arrived, but
Okay,
were
there's
refusing
that
to enter the
smart by
courthouse because
Infernus.
of safety concerns. Infernus is saying outside or nothing. They're not going in. And as expected,
Yeah,
people
I
were
wouldn't go
quickly
in
becoming
either.
impatient.
I have to stand here for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna pull all my hair out.
Come inside.
Yeah, I'm with Infernus with this one. Like, there's no reason why we would all need to be in there. Just bring it outside where no traps can happen. Speaking of traps,
I don't understand something. You know, TurnTap has access to Netherite. How is he not?
Oh.
Well, not anymore, Caleb.
Oh.
And like that, TurnTap was
But I don't think they had a
by
lot.
two disgruntled former citizens
I think
of
that
the
was like the
Covenant
problem.
who had come
There-
back
There's not
for
much to
revenge.
go all around because everyone was trying to fight for it.
Right.
Queen Seneca directed her people and all the remaining Covenant
Rest in
forces
peace,
who were now
TurnTap.
leaderless to retreat to the
R.I.P.
Infernus Castle. Both Infernus and the Covenant were eventually found guilty of murdering the Linguini Mafia. But now that Seneca had adopted the entire Covenant army with all of its netherite weaponry, it would be impossible to try and arrest anyone. Saps, meanwhile, was abandoned at the courthouse, so he ran all the way to Westhelm to Emperor Spood, who was apparently dealing with a new political crisis. It appeared that Spood had finally made the Commonwealth mad, because, according to a Westhelm spy, it looked like the Commonwealth was preparing to go to war. And on top of this, Spood had received
Over
a message
Sap?
from Sitzqueen inviting him to the Commonwealth for a meeting. Now, of course, Spood suspected this was a trap, but his second-in-command Spider had an idea.
Let me go instead. What? Let them kill me, and if they do, we'll have the right to obliterate them.
Basically, if Spider goes to this meeting and actually gets killed, then in the eyes of the world, this will give Westhelm permission to finally wipe the Commonwealth off the map.
You're a hero, Spider.
Glory to
Lord of Westhelm, W Spider,
Lord of
that's my
Westhelm.
goat.
We better get another song before the end of this video.
Something to happen.
Well, about that.
What do you mean?
I'm pretty sure the person that did that song at the very beginning, I think he had died. And it was not in this. They don't explain it, but he does die. And you wouldn't believe me actually killed him.
Who killed him?
It was Linguini.
No.
They were doing something like they were like messing around, and then
See,
they
after
shot
Zephyr's meeting with
an
Spoon,
arrow and it just
Sitzkrieg
killed
had
him.
tried
And they're
to
like,
rally
oh,
all of Island
well, that
2
wasn't
against
supposed to
Westveld,
happen.
but not a single nation.
There's
Dude,
a
that would have
video
been so
on it.
great to add. It would have been so
Throughout
great
its
to add it to the
days, the
video, and then
for sure.
Linguini
chaos,
going, "Oh
infighting,
no!"
global humiliation, and now Sitzkrieg
I think
was
there's a video on it,
utterly
but
That's
it
the
was
good one.
It was so funny.
So, as a final jab against
Yeah,
Westveld,
it was a complete
Sitzkrieg
accident,
decided to
but
kill
Linguini just
Spider
killed him.
before dissolving the Commonwealth.
Did
once
Linguini
and
ever make a
for
video of
all.
his own?
I'm not sure actually.
Sitzkrieg
Chat,
and his
does
remaining
Linguini make a
citizens
video?
decided to pack up and relocate.
I know
to
he was like
one
in like
place
some of
in
the
world
interviews and
that
stuff.
Westhelm wouldn't be able to infiltrate.
The Commonwealth has now joined Inferno alongside the Covenant.
Traitors.
There's so many people.
Yeah, now they have a decent amount of people in there. I think now Infernus might be bigger, or they're like on par with Spood. He was just aiming a arrow towards a group of people and accidentally killed him. It was like, oh shit, my bad, and laughing and crying in the Mario
Meanwhile,
voice.
at the Cast Coalition, it was the end of another good day. The farmers had produced plentiful crops, the businesses had made lots
Yeah, the
of
Cast
sales,
Coalition has
and
just been
there
kind of
was
doing
even
their
a
own thing
birthday
for a little
party.
bit.
Yeah.
But while her people were happy, Cass knew very well that the outside world was quickly growing out of control. As leader, it was Cass's duty to keep track of all the world conflicts. But by day 9, they were simply overwhelming. She watched from afar as the Commonwealth fell apart. She watched as world leaders died left and right. She watched Infernus avoid justice by blocking themselves off, with Netherite at their defense, as well as the volcano's sheer height. Yet despite all the turmoil, Cass spent most of the day trying to solve what was now the world's biggest mystery. Who had really murdered all the Island 2 leaders? Was it Saps, or was it Flux? See, earlier at the Blue Cross
Cass was
meeting,
one of the
members of the
OGs.
Cass
She
Coalition
is one of the
were listening
last like
carefully.
remaining leaders since the very beginning.
Anti-Island 2 propaganda.
There's actually not many people left.
We didn't agree with that. Island 1 never had beef with
Cash,
you guys.
Spood.
It was
Okay,
just
Yeah, Cass, Spood, Sitzkrieg, you have Seneca.
Seneca. Well, would you even consider Seneca because they were like a late joiner?
They were still one of the first ones, so I think you would still consider them.
not. I think they were just trying to scare you guys.
You got Sitzkrieg.
You got Barbie
Island 1 was going to invade,
from Barbie
and even
Land. She's
yelled at the
still
other leaders for
technically the
doing
leader
nothing,
there.
which made Cass think.
I think
And I
that
guess you
actually
could
might
say
be-
Oppenheimer as well because Oppenheimer's married to her.
Besides, what
Yeah.
was Saps' motive? There
So yeah,
wasn't
you
even a
don't, you
motive
really don't
alleged
have much
during his trial. Yet he
of
was
the
still
OG.
found guilty.
Most of them did
In
die,
fact, thinking back, the trial
which is kind of
itself
insane to think
was
about.
suspiciously
Because there was
short,
a lot
and the
of
judge
nations.
made a decision very quickly. Well, on day 9, one of Cass's citizens was scouting the Commonwealth and figured out why. Flux had bribed the judge to ensure Saps was found guilty. When Cass
That's
discovered
crazy.
that
This
she
guy
What a plot
was
twist.
is thinking
with local
on another
leaders.
level.
It's been Flux this whole time. I'm so mad. He needs to die.
I never thought I'd say this, but you have my permission to invade Luminara.
Okay, I'll tell my guys to prepare for battle.
No, there won't be a battle.
I mean,
We
because
go
only
in,
one person,
we
they
take him out, we
they
leave.
all died, whether it was
Got it?
direct or indirect.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, first thing tomorrow.
Yeah, Flux killed so many of these leaders.
Yeah. I feel like if anything, it hurt him even more. Because now they're like
Welcome everyone.
struggling for power.
Yeah.
We gather
A
here
lot of the
today
power is now
because,
over on Island 1.
well, we never got
Yeah,
the
look how well
opportunity to
Spood's doing.
properly mourn our previous leader.
He's an original.
What's going on here?
He was more than just a Luminaran, he was a friend. And I'm very much excited
friend that you
we can
murdered
continue his legacy
in
and
cold
complete
blood.
the bridge which he would have wanted.
All right, let's go, let's go.
Oh, here they
the
go.
Cass Coalition set off on their mission to kill
She'll be coming around the
Flux
mountain when
once
she
and
comes.
for all. On the way, Cass stopped at Empyreon to rally their people.
We've found the person responsible for the multiple leader assassinations, including the assassination of your own president. Are we ready to fight for Luminara and for justice?
The plan was simple. Empyreon would invade Luminara from the south, while the Cass Coalition approaches from the sea so that Flux can't escape.
I'll be honest, I had already saw that there might be a slight problem with this. I'm gonna be very honest. I already knew that there might be a slight problem.
They're here. They're here. Oh, look. Flux is running. They're after him.
Surrender, Flux! I don't want to do this!
Oh.
Okay, wait.
Person was actually such a chill guy. I talked to him as well.
I'm not moving, I'm not moving!
Flux, look, you are under the arrest.
Hey, welcome to Holly. You just got here right before the end.
Tricolor and leader of Commonwealth.
This is an outrage!
And attempting my assassination.
Alright, guys, that was a bad crash out right there.
There was a bit of confusion.
She has the right to be upset.
Going in, Cass had been under the impression that the people of Luminara wanted Flux to be overthrown, when in reality, most Luminarans knew nothing about his crimes.
To a mass murderer right now. Don't let him get through the crowds, guys. Where's Legacy? Luminarans, do you want this man alive?
Yeah, why would they say no?
All of a sudden, Cass wasn't sure about what to do. Until... Oh, he's running! He's running!
Traps. Yeah.
I do kind of feel like they pulled it a little early. Seeing how big it was, they could have waited just a little bit.
Yeah, maybe made it a little bit longer.
Maybe.
The day before. This bought him just
Like, it should have had more of the entrance, because they definitely could have got a lot more. But I was here earlier, but my phone was acting up. Oh, it's alright, Holmes. You're here now?
To the ocean and fled Island 2.
Yeah, you're right. That this man had backup plans on backup plans. He had an escape plan, just in case if he needed to get out of Luminara.
Legacy directed the citizens
Yeah, escape plan for the escape plan.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's insane.
Over the Conquistador HQ because no one is safe in Luminara.
Like that, Legacy had taken over as leader of Luminara.
Now, to be fair, they didn't truly understand the guy that they were messing with, but like, you gotta like understand after he got away with the first set of kills on the leaders, not thinking that he might have a backup plan if you ended up figuring out it was him was a little silly.
That's crazy how that trap worked, where it just brought all the fence posts with it.
Oh my god!
When Flux's trap went off, the rest of the world had a lot of questions.
Was that in Luminara?
That was Flux?
Wait, Flux killed those people?
Yeah.
On day 10, word began to spread about what had happened.
That was Flux's trap?
Yeah, Flux built that trap.
Which made people think, was Flux behind the murders of the Island 2 leaders after all?
Dude, I think Flux was behind everything. Shaps was right.
I mean, just like, I don't care, dude. Do you want food?
Realized that Saps
He's not even wearing armor. He doesn't care.
I'm running a business. I don't care about this Flux, dude.
Do you want the bread or not?
Yeah, do you want poisonous bread? And if not, get out of here. Ace, can you scream Para El Queso at the top of your lungs? You know what? I can't do that. I'm sorry. Because if I do that, then my family's gonna think what is happening, and they're gonna start knocking on my door, and Cody's probably gonna lose her mind. So I cannot scream that at the top of my lungs. Maybe Caleb can.
I don't know.
And now, instead of hunting for saps, all of Island 2 was determined to find Flux.
Bro, this is what happens when people want trials.
We should have just started killing him. I don't know why anyone stopped in the first place.
I would have been the bad guy if I killed him right then and there with everyone yelling, trial, trial.
But the search for Flux didn't take long.
Someone just saw Flux going up the volcano.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, why would I joke about that?
Queen Seneca had offered Flux refuge at Infernus under the condition that he and his crew build deadly traps all around the volcano perimeter so that nobody can break in. But the rest of the world was unfazed.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for what they did.
Yep.
On day 10, all of Island 2 joined the Tricolor West Helm Alliance and declared war against Infernus.
Alright, today we infiltrate the volcano for Spider and for Owo. And I just want to say, if I die today, I love you all. Glory to West Helm!
Glory to West Helm!
Love to West Helm!
He was my brother. He was everyone's brother.
He was my brother.
Yeah, he was your brother, but you let him die.
Flux got away with murdering so many of our people and our leaders. Today, we get justice for our entire island.
Saps is finally free. He's innocent. That's my goal right there. Alright, everyone in.
I'll meet you at the Coliseum.
Let's go, let's go.
Alright, let's go everyone.
Bruh, is he just hating it? I'm just waiting for death to notice.
A few days ago, my home was turned into a death trap behind my back. I was framed and then forced to go through a rigged trial.
Guilty on all counts. Yes!
A few days ago, every single person in the world wanted me dead. But today, you all know the truth about who really killed our leaders and our friends.
Saps is bold. He might be bold. He might be the Vin Diesel of this whole entire video.
We storm the volcano
Bam.
and we get justice.
Thank you, Saps. Alright, everyone, listen up. There's a lot of things to watch out for. There's gonna be lava, boiling water, dripstone traps, their entire army. They have the height advantage and netherite armor, but we have numbers. So let's stick together and let's win this thing! Come on!
That's right.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, you seem like a guy with a big forehead. Really, Dev? Really, bro? I see how it is.
Reminds me of another viewer. I don't really see him in the chats anymore. But he would say stuff like that all the time.
Living by the rules to which high school blues walk ahead. Big cannons keep provoking. Blood red suns thirst choking.
This is a really good song for this final battle.
You know another one that would have been good? Ain't It Black by the Rolling Stones.
Poured water on the lava, but the water still burns.
It could have been good, but it's probably just because of like copyright and stuff.
Well, yeah, but if copyright
Okay, so
wasn't
now we're
like a
cooking it
thing,
up
I feel like that would be the best.
Caleb, as your friend, do not answer that question.
Go, 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 go.
Do not answer that question.
Oh, big fighting on the ground right now.
I'm not gonna answer that, Dev.
See, there we go. See, Caleb's a real friend.
Because Ace would pull the trigger and shoot me dead on the spot. That's why.
I just have a gun pointed at Caleb.
I'll give you an offer you can't refuse. Click.
Are you guys ready for Zapdos and Pokemon Day? I am.
I'll be honest. Probably not, because I don't really know what that is.
Pokemon Day is literally just as it sounds. They basically just do a bunch of announcements for what's like to come for everything Pokemon related. And then Zapdos is the next Pokemon being added to Unite.
Oh, that's cool. Which, I mean, it was already a boss at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a boss, but they're adding it as an active Pokemon, which I wasn't expecting. But depending on how it plays, it'll be kind of cool. It's not if Caleb is under a hostage situation. Now, why would I do that? Why would I do that? That just doesn't make any sense.
Oh my gosh!
There was a good Remy.
They killed Remy?
They killed Remy the Goat.
No.
How dare they kill Remy?
How dare they?
Remy just wanted to sell poisonous bread to every citizen on Island 1, and they murdered him.
That ain't a crime. Yeah! Get out of this Sprig! And now Seneca is next. Fallen to death. Oh my gosh, guys, it's flying! Wait, no way he gets out of this, right? Wait, no way. No.
Wait.
Oh,
wait,
no.
No way, right? Like actually, no way.
And he gets away.
No,
Wait,
he
it's in
dropped
lava?
the lava. There we go.
Oh, yes.
There we go. He's dead. Island 1 doesn't have a
awesome.
food corp anymore. They're gonna go starve to death. Yeah! Terrible people. Island 1 is now forever ruined because they don't have Remy the Rat. Oh, so by the way,
I mean, I think it was...
imagine if he wasn't dead, you know? Like, imagine.
Oh my gosh, he survived.
And then like, imagine like, he like, after he gets away, because like he finds this random tunnel that he just apparently knew about the entire time. Oh my gosh, he also has the tunnel. I don't like this guy. I'll be honest, chat. I'll be very honest.
Of course.
I'll be very honest, chat. At this point, you just gotta let him have it. At this point, you just let him go. Like, this guy has survived literally everything. He's killed multiple leaders. He's survived his own trial. He escaped when multiple different nations came after him. And after literally jumping from this castle that is floating over this big ass volcano dropping into lava. He still survives and he gets out. You might as well just let him have it. Like, you're not killing this guy. Let's just be honest. You're not gonna kill him.
That's insane.
Just give him the dub away. Just throw in the towels and let him live. Every Foresight is, I'll be here every week.
He's missing? Hold on.
You know what? This is where I had the utmost respect for Flux. The utmost respect for Flux.
That's crazy.
Oh, come on.
He respects
let's go.
the chow. He said, bet. Let's do this thing. This man, he could have just left. He could have just, went to his secret base in the water, never been found. But he was like, nah, I'm gonna respect this chow. We're gonna have a 1v1 at the Coliseum.
This is awesome.
Oh, I love this dude.
Wow, you actually showed up.
Can't say no to a friend, can I?
Bars.
Let's make this a fair fight, okay? Flux. Look at all these people dying right now because of you.
You know, Saps, none of this would have happened if you had died like you were supposed to. I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through.
Yeah, to break the fourth wall a little bit, Caleb, it is actually true. He didn't actually land in lava. They had to re-record it because he glitched like under the map apparently. So when they re-recorded it, he just went into the lava and then he got out.
Oh, so they had to like restart that whole scene over with everybody?
I don't think they
or
restarted
just that
the whole
little
scene. I think just that portion they restarted.
That's crazy.
But it's still like the fact that he even got that far, where like he almost actually got away before the glitch happened. It's still just insane. Oh no, they recorded that separately. Gotcha. Okay, yeah.
Oh my gosh!
MLG lava. I think Flux has put himself in lava there because he was holding the bucket.
He did.
So
They should
Zap
have did
MLG lava'd him, and then he MLG lava'd himself. I mean, props to Flux, I guess. Right.
Gotcha.
Let's go! Saps! He's the go!
Saps had killed Flux. And with that, Flux's reign of terror was over.
And this guy just runs away. Good old Thomas. That's a true hero. A true hero right there. Only 320 people left.
Today, we gather to honor the lives lost in the Battle of Infernus.
Now,
since then,
I could be wrong on this
haven't
chat,
felt the same.
but from what
I
I've heard from so many people, they said that the Covenant killed like 100 or so people in that fight. I don't know if that's true or not.
But winning had come
But if
at a
that
high
is
cost.
true, that's insane.
There were some heavy hitters, I guess.
Like, I know the
After
Covenant was
war,
good, but killing
people across the
100
world
people
took
before you
time
guys
to
went
mourn
down,
their
that's
dead,
typical.
reflect upon the
Maybe
battle,
even more.
and then
But I'm not 100%
eventually
sure.
decide how to move on. Now
Yeah, the
that
Covenant went
Infernus,
crazy.
the
Yeah,
Covenant,
that's
and
what
the
I keep
Commonwealth
hearing,
were
which
off
is
the map,
insane
there were
to me.
talks of creating a new world government. But ultimately, it never really materialized, and all the remaining
It's
nations
crazy.
just
Spood
agreed
survived.
to do
Yeah.
their own thing and have peace.
Him and Cass are still like one of the only leaders that actually made it through the whole thing.
Yeah, I think that
Island 1
everybody
had
just
taken
literally
the brunt of the war. Crops
died,
trampled,
so.
the big tree scorched, the volcano
wow.
ravaged.
Yeah.
As a result, people across Island 1
Island
struggled
1
after the war.
Island 1 is pretty much
Some
like,
of them joined cults, while others moved to Island 2 in search of a better life. Elysium was fine though. Instead of going to war on day 10, the Nation of Peace had decided to hold a peace festival.
Yeah, I think
And on their
Elysium just
shore
wasn't even at the war.
new.
They were just like
A
chilling.
bridge stemming all the way from Luminara.
Fair enough.
Oh, I have a friend who was in this event. He told me the Covenant was literally a different breed. And they had more time to prepare. The entire Covenant could have taken care of the entire
And so
war.
Everybody
That's
lived on
insane.
in peace, including Saps,
Yeah.
who at long last had returned to
I mean,
Island 2.
I know Ish has said this. Like, he doesn't want to bring in somebody good like PvPers. Because like they can just kind of ruin the whole
Still, the
video
world
pretty much.
wasn't totally
If there's just like this one strong
The Cass
nation.
Coalition
But like that's
Bakery
still
was
insane that
yet
they
to
were
be
that
exposed for
good.
causing the death of Wood Daddy.
Because like, they didn't even have like
Arcturus was
everyone
still in hiding, yet
from the
to be
beginning. Like some of them had
found
died at
at
that point, if I'm not mistaken. I know Turntap did.
It's a big world, so it's not a surprise.
So like
that
yeah,
any
that's
stories like
really
these,
impressive that
just
they
never
were
end.
that good.
But
You think that Turntap's death was an accident?
No, because I thought some of the people that left the Covenant killed him. So I think they were trying to kill Turntap. If they could have got Saps, I think that still would have been fine with them. But I think they were trying to go after
That
Turntap.
traitor.
Yeah, they were
it just
literally
looked
the
like
best
Tonight
army.
you can rest. You've made your
It just
emperor
looked like
very proud.
Saps had moved out the way or something.
Yeah, it does look like that, but I feel like that might have been on purpose. They had a rebellion as well, which divided the Covenant into two. Yeah. So like, imagine if you had all of them together. Like, if you had everyone, including Turntap, and they all worked together, like I don't think they would have lost anything. Which is why so many people were so scared of them. Like the Covenant
they
truly
killed Tommy.
was
When we first met,
like a force to be
I ran
reckoned
away
with.
screaming from you because I thought you were gonna blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But after we talked a little bit for like 5 minutes, I realized you could blow up my nation and kill all my citizens. But that doesn't mean you will.
Barbie, do you take Oppenheimer to be your one and only candidate?
I do.
Oppenheimer, same thing.
I do.
All it up,
At this time, Barbie and Oppenheimer have requested that instead of rings, they will both exchange something slightly different.
Yeah,
If you
slightly.
would please turn your
Slightly
attention to
being the
nuclear bomb
operative
that's
word
behind
right
us.
there.
3, 2, 1.
The B stands for bomb, by the way, Chad. Stands for bomb.
I wonder how that works.
I don't actually know. I don't know much Minecraft.
I mean, I'm sure it's redstone. And it's like some kind of sticky piston, slime block, redstone block kind of contraption. But like, how does it
Goodbye,
stay
dear
in one
friend.
piece like that?
Chad,
Wow.
There you have it.
Look at the flames on the rocket.
There you have it, Chad. That was the Ish Civilization movie. Again, if you guys have not like seen it for yourself and you guys missed some of it, it's in the description. Go watch it. Truly, I said this after Dev told me to watch this. I think this is the greatest Minecraft video I've ever seen. I don't think I can say it's the greatest YouTube video because that's a tall bar to meet. But this was truly one of the greatest things ever. That was insane. Wait, Jay, were you here the whole time? Yeah, Anthony, I don't understand because it doesn't look like it's moving from pistons because then it would break into segment. So I think the rocket is actually made by mods. That would probably make more sense. For sure.
Yeah.
And it would also make sense because I know like you can't have like the guitars and stuff from the band. I think they had to add that in after as well or something. But yeah. It truly like this whole video is so good and I cannot wait for the next one. Then when the next one happens, I will be reacting to the whole thing. Yeah, for most of it, it's really, really good.
Brother, you could have been up here with us.
You could have been with us. You know, you could have. Oh, but to be fair, I do think that Jay also could have been busy. He could have been with family. So to give him a little bit of leeway, he could have been busy. But you still could have been here with us. But yeah, this was really, really good. Again, if you haven't seen it, like watch it fully. Because I even told Caleb before this this whole thing. I actually told my dad to watch it. And literally right before stream happened, he had got like an hour through. He called me up and he was like, this is really, really good. And I don't know anything about Minecraft. Like my dad doesn't really know much about games. I've been kind of trying to get him more into some. And he was like, as soon as I get done with this call, I'm watching all of it. Like he loves this video. So like it goes to show like how well done this video really was. That even people that don't know much about Minecraft can still enjoy it. It's a really, really good video. Tell BG to rally his people so we can recreate it. Dude, honestly, BG actually probably could. Like, they do have enough people to, like, try to pull something off like this. So maybe we gotta try to, like, talk to BG and see if he can try to throw something like this. To be fair, though, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that he would have to edit down if we were having to do it as a video. But if we were to stream it, that would be really, really cool. I would definitely be a part of it. Because I think from what I've heard, you guys can try to guess. If you already know the answer, don't say it. But if you guys want to try to guess, like how many people like try to apply for the next one, which is The Purge, like try to guess, because this one it had 8,000 people apply for it, and then the next one was like way more. So you guys can try to throw your guesses out because there was a lot of people. And it made me like kind of discouraged on like wanting to even try joining one because I was like, that's a lot of people. I kind of feel bad.
Well, there could be some smaller creators.
Yeah, there could be
their own versions, which would make it easier to get in. So I wouldn't completely rule it out.
At least your dad likes the movies. Yeah. I was also trying to get my brother and my sister-in-law into it. I don't know if they've seen it. If not, I'm definitely going to force them. Yeah, but yeah, it really does make you want to play Minecraft. But there could be some stuff that we try to do, either like Cobblemon related or Minecraft related. If like maybe we can try to see if BG can like get something set up. That could be cool, and I would be down. They would look for a creator so you can stream the thing. Yeah, for sure. Like I know I could join, but it's just like because from what I've heard, there was 60,000 people that applied for The Purge. And I was like, that's way too many people for only having 1,000 people in the video. I was like, I could apply, but that's a lot of people. And I just felt bad for all the people that had to like go through all the applications. So it's why I was like, I don't know if I would ever want to do it. Because even though I know they would be open to it, it's like, one, I had to like get a yes from them, but like two, it's just like that's a lot of people to go through. Like it's crazy how many people did it, but I definitely might try to see if I can maybe potentially get in one, because I would very much stream it because that would be so cool to be a part of, and I would definitely just try to be a villain because you know why not. But yeah, this was truly insane, truly insane. If you guys had to rate it out of a 10, what would you guys give it in chat for everyone that's still here? Caleb, we'll start with you. What are you rating this out of 10?
Probably like an 8.5.
8.5. What would you like to see better? You know, constructive criticism.
I mean, I would just like to see some more of like the loose ends type deal.
You would be a
Like-
horrible villain. That's exactly why I
No,
would do it.
you like explain horrible, like as in like a horrible person? Yes. Horrible in being a villain? No.
I feel like I would be someone that could like come up with the plans, but in terms of like playing and like coming up with traps and all that, I don't think I could ever do that. Do you know when you're doing Minecraft with viewers, if it's okay? Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't want to say anything right now because there could be something that we could do for Cobblemon. But I won't say for sure because I'm not completely sure. That is something that I am like me and BG are talking about, and we're trying to see if we can maybe find something for that. But that's neither here nor there. But I did say this to Dev during the stream that we have thought about, or like maybe for like season 3, we can maybe try to get a server put together, and we can have a bunch of people join, and then you guys would be in the Pokemon tournament yourselves, and I would just be like the host. So like you guys could go around, build places and all this, and then at some point I would be like, all right, here's the tournament, build your guys' teams, meet here, and whoever, you know, wants to be a part of it, you guys can battle, and like maybe there'll be like a prize at the end. But yeah, I would be down to do stuff like this for sure, but not to this scale. 1,000 people is crazy. Probably like 50 or 100 at most. I think that would be fine. Anything more than that, I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot of people. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end, it still comes to the skill in the game. You might have the brain, but it takes power to have to work it, not just in battle. Yeah, for sure. And I'm not, especially with mouse and keyboard, I'm not good. So I definitely agree there. I wouldn't be the greatest in Minecraft, but I feel like I would be able to come up with some really good plans and schemes.
You'd be a more evil version of Flux.
That's a tall order. He's one of the best villains I've seen in a very long time. This guy was Light Yagami, but from Minecraft.
Yeah, but I know you, Ace, and you have psychologically tortured me. So I think you have what it takes.
Hey, I'll take it. I'll take that as a compliment. But yeah,
I don't even need to say anything more because we've already talked about this before of how he is tormented.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if it's Call of Duty Zombies, I can definitely be the villain for sure. But for Minecraft,
Black
I
Ops
just
1
don't know.
Zombies. Actually, Black Ops 2 as well. I still remember Die Rise.
Wait, was Caleb one of the guys in Zombies? Caleb and Jay, also known as Delavka, up there. Yes, I messed with both of those two for sure, and a couple of others, but not all of them are here. But yeah, there could definitely be some stuff for Minecraft in the future. I would definitely be down to do stuff like that. I know right now I'm working on the Pokemon Platinum video, so around the time I'm done with it, hopefully that should be when we start up Cobblemon, or like near there. And I know Jay has talked about he's gonna like work on like the buildings and stuff. BG is the only guy that's he's the only guy that was safe. But then again, if we ever do get him to play Call of Duty, then he technically won't be safe. At least that's what they say. Okay, because I might need help on Minecraft, because if I join for the Switch when you guys do it, well, we'll be playing on Java. I don't know. I don't think you can play Java version on Switch. I think that's only on PC. So if you had a PC, that'd be different. My question didn't get answered with which one. Or are you asking, will BG be the only guy safe?
No, he will not.
Well, see, there you go. But that also just depends if we ever get him to play COD. Is killing allowed on the Cobblemon server? Oh, most likely not. No, because it'd be more focused on the Pokemon part. Like I feel like the killing part, like you could technically do it, but like I don't think that would be something that we would want you to do. because like the whole point would be more focused on Pokemon than it is the actual game, but like the actual like Minecraft part of it. But if we ever did like just a normal server, then that might be different. But again, we'll just have to wait and see, because you never know. You never know what we might come up with. But again, obviously, thanks for everyone that did tune in for this. If you guys did miss the stream, it's okay. We will be doing like this will be up as a video, so you guys can always just come back and watch it. Because this is basically just a big reaction video, pretty much. But I just thought, why not just stream it, because it'd be fun. But for future content, obviously we got more shorts coming up tomorrow. I'll try to get out maybe 2 for tomorrow. On Friday is Pokemon Day, so I will be doing some reaction videos to whatever news comes out. And then Saturday we'll be doing Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3, which everyone says is very scary. So I will see. If it is actually scary, I'll give you guys pause, but I don't think it's going to be scary because the last one wasn't. And then Pokemon Unite on Sunday as usual. All right, chat. But again, thank you guys for tuning in. Obviously, thank you, Dev, for bringing up this video, because truly it is a masterpiece. I am so glad that I watched this. And thank you, Caleb, for joining me. Caleb, do you have any final words?
Long live Linguini.
Okay, there you go. See you, chat.
Yeah.